Suave on the track.
Whatever it takes. Alleyway.
Coco, this your season right now.
They won't see me. They won't let me, yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stern. I know the odds wanna murder, I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid, yeah. I won't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stern. I know the odds wanna murder, I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid, yeah. I can't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah. I put attention, all in my blood, all in my veins. They started with perky, now that hair by numbers veins. You started with serving, now them drugs drove you insane. Started with dealing, I grew up with killers, they taught me the game. I got some niggas that die behind, and that shit won't never the same. I know some niggas that lie behind, and that bullet had his name. Ain't no reason to cry about, cause that shit won't never change. MTF the 4th and P, my niggas can't get out the game. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stern. I know the odds wanna murder, I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid, yeah. I won't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stern. I know the odds wanna murder, I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid, yeah. I can't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah.
Lost see, I glossed through it, shit ain't been the same. Heard the ops talking to the feds, giving names. Who gon' feed my family if they take me out the game? Keep one in the head and one eye open, that ain't change. I'm quick to catch a body. When I shoot, he shoot, I know bro shooting right beside me. Them hollow tips go through the wall and then they hit his body.
Niggas died at 1065.
Yeah. Hey man, all I'm saying is, nigga, you always got something to say. It's like you don't shut up.
Blazing on the track.
A lot of niggas died 1865. Single Michael fled, highway ain't gon' let it ride. Everybody hot and black was never on your side. They do maps to tell your apps where you sleep at night. They put that white man on. Got you begging them for answers like that white man know. Had you swearing you was African, that's that white man home. Had you proud to be a savage, that's that white man zone. And I ain't talking shit, this by definition. And being savage was our nature, y'all be non-existent. We done took your ass out when we was in them kitchens. Instead of showing you how to live and how to maintain business. White supremacy fake. Only way that shit real is if you do what they say.
Niggas died at 1065.
Yeah. Hey man, all I'm saying is, nigga, you always got something to say. It's like you don't shut up.
Blazing on the track.
A lot of niggas died 1865. Single Michael fled, highway ain't gon' let it ride. Everybody hot and black was never on your side. They do maps to tell your apps where you sleep at night. They put that white man on. Got you begging them for answers like that white man know. Had you swearing you was African, that's that white man home. Had you proud to be a savage, that's that white man zone. And I ain't talking shit, this by definition. And being savage was our nature, y'all be non-existent. We done took your ass out when we was in them kitchens. Instead of showing you how to live and how to maintain business. White supremacy fake. Only way that shit real is if you do what they say. We the guards of the gate, so when they say they fear God, now you know what they made.
See my life has been in motion, I'm a little windy. I'm not giving up yet. If you with me, time to place up your bet. Ain't no turning back, got niggas who ran. When we caught his ass, got caught in that jam. Yeah, you know who I am. Yeah, you know who I am. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming. It's that feeling in your stomach, you can feel it coming. It's that feeling in your stomach, you can feel it coming. Yeah, you can feel it coming. Fake love, that snake you in your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. And the snake gon' show his face, that that's how God wrote it. Too much fake love, that snake you in your face, love. Your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. And the snake gon' show his face, that that's how God wrote it. Too much fake love, that snake you in your face, love. Your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. And the snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God wrote it.
Peace, 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 man. Peace and blessings. I want to make sure all the audio is good on my end. I want to say peace and blessings to American Aborigines. Your brother, Big Aboriginal Power, man. It's been a minute, man, since I did an Aboriginal build, man. What's good? We back in the bag. You know what I mean? I want to say shout out to all the American Aborigines, all the American Indians in the chat. I want y'all to hit the like button first. You know what I mean? I don't really go live too much, man. You know what I mean? The energy don't be right, man. But you know what I mean? My energy back right. I fuck with y'all. Y'all a family. You feel me? This Aboriginal shit been going stagnant, you know what I mean? Letting other people build, and we listening to weird niggas talk about Aborigines, not Indians, Indians, not Aboriginal. You know, we off that. You know what I'm saying? That's for the ignorant niggas. Shout out to the American Aborigines, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful time to be an Aboriginal, man. Damn, it feel good to be Aboriginal. Shout out to my brother Threads, Trey Ali, Job Bricks. Shout out to the rest of the artists, Hellyway in there as well. Hey, I need everybody in the chat to drop them fire emojis right now to let me know y'all can hear me loud and clear. Drop them fire emojis for your boy, Big Aboriginal Power, right quick. Drop them fire emojis. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell if you're new to the channel. All right, now, second thing I need y'all to do is hit the like button, y'all. Thumb up the video. I'm gonna take my time out to shout out everybody that's in the chat, that's tuning in, that's watching this live. Shout out to the 56 people in here. And I'm gonna take the time out to shout out to some of the brothers and sisters that's typing in the chat. So shout out to Antoine Williams, Karma Shabazz, Samaj B25, Big Dog Philly OG, Juan Torres, Karma Shabazz, Ghetto Child Clinic, Sister Betty. Shout out to Sister fucking Betty, man. Shout out to Sister fucking Betty, man. She's one of the goats in this community. She done made herself, she done created the lane to become a name in the community by putting in the work. So shout out to Sister Betty, man. Real shit. Let me say shout out to Sister Betty for the Cash App donation as well. She just sent the Cash App donation. Shout out to Sister Betty. Ishmael. Shout out to Karma. Shabazz. Shout out to Big Dog Philly OG. Hey, Ishmael, where you been at, gang? You ain't missed too much, man. We've been on the battle rap tip, man. Ain't too much going on. Eric Wheeler, what's going on, brother? B1, you already know, brother. Sagittarius Jones. Ron Cavis, Young, what's up? Enox, what's up? Enox in the building. Okay, we Liddy committee in this motherfucker. Hey, I need everybody to hit the like button too, man. Hey, if y'all want to support the channel, we do need people to support the channel. That's one of the biggest things that we got to do. When I see brothers live and they going in like Al TV, I support the channel. You know what I'm saying? When I see brothers like Chief, I support him for his time that he putting out. Make sure y'all support the motherfucking channel, man. The Cash App tag's at the bottom right of the screen, right by the grizzly bear, okay? Cash App tags at the bottom right of the screen by the grizzly bear. Shout out to Craig Lloyd. Ishmael, working, learning, just busy. I know that's right, brother. I know that's right. Stay busy, man. Stay busy. Stay busy. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hold on, I got somebody texting me. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. My bad. I just had to send a message to my boy. He hit my line up. Shout out to Leonardo as well for the Cash App donation. Got to give a big shout out to Leonardo. This is the Wake and Bake Show, y'all. Shout out to Kevin Gilbert. Shout out to Lady Spade. Shout out to Brendan Rogers. That's Mr. fucking Brendan Rogers to you niggas. Kool-Aid, Cool Ass Fred. What up, Cool Ass Fred? I'm smoking on some peanut butter breath still, man. We on peanut butter breath you know what I'm saying? We on the peanut butter breath, man. How y'all feeling? What y'all smoking on this Grand Rise? This is the Wake and Bake. So y'all supposed to be dropping them fire emojis, hitting the like button, supporting the channel, and let me know what y'all smoking on and where y'all at this Grand Rise. You understand me? First things first, I want to get into we're gonna get into the dialogue. What is an Aborigine? We're gonna get into the dialogue. What is an Aborigine? We're gonna get into what is an Aborigine for sure. So yeah, man. Everybody know what an Aboriginal is. Aboriginal means first inhabitants, first person of the land. And I'm hearing in this wild Indian cornball community. Shout out to the real Indians that really apply their genealogy to their lineage and their lineage to their lifestyle. Shout out to the brothers and sisters that's doing that. But you got a lot of weirdos like I don't even want to drop names, but the Kitty Cat Boy. Kitty Cat Boy says that Native Americans, right? Mongoloids was the first ones that created the term aboriginal, and that's who also pushed and branded what we call the aboriginal community. They saying Native American Mongoloids built that. See, that's what I call corn balls. And saying shit like that is gonna get you a prime time show on Cornhub. Come on, man, drop them fire emojis if y'all think that's some Cornhub shit to say that Native American Mongoloids created the Aboriginal community. That is nonsense. That is nonsense. I'm tired of you weirdos getting online talking about what is this, what is that, and you ain't even been around long enough. You haven't even stood up against nobody. We've been seeing you get beat up by Chris MVP. Shout out to Eric Willer for the Cash App donation. We got to say, appreciate Eric Willer for the Cash App donation. Shout out to Eric Willer. Mildred Quiet Storm. Shout out to my brother LV in the chat, man. That's Clubhouse Streets. If you're not subscribed to Clubhouse Streets, go subscribe, man. If you want to know what's going on Clubhouse, all the crazy shit, you ain't even gotta go to Clubhouse. You can simply go to Clubhouse Streets and get your latest updates, man. Shout out to my brother LV in the building. Hey, Khalil, what's going on, man? How y'all feeling out there? Pop Reed. These niggas belong on Cornhub. Yeah, they cornballs, so they should be on Cornhub. MT Souls in the building, Smoke Signal in the building. Hey, we got 85 people in here, man. We ain't even got started yet, man. So let's get the like up. Let's go and get these likes up, man. Thumb up the video, man. Support the channel. I want to get like 200 people in this chat today. Let's get 200 people in here today. Let's get the normal crowd. And I know it's been a minute, y'all. We're going to get into a bag. I got some audio for y'all guys and everywhere. AP Spark up. I ain't hear no lighter yet. Hold on, gang. Hold on. Hey, I'm just getting started, fam. I'm waiting on y'all to spark up. We almost hit the, you know what I'm saying? As soon as we hit the 100 people in here, as soon as we hit 80 likes in the building, I'm sparking up. As soon as we hit 80 likes in the building and 100 people in the chat, I'm sparking up. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Lady Spades, good to see you. Like I said, once again, for those that just recently coming in, for those that want to support the channel, Cash Out tags at the bottom right of the screen by the Grizzly. So listen, man. By definition, we know exactly what an Aboriginal is, right? Right. And by history, hold on. Light my wood up. And by history, we understand that the term Indian or Nino Indios was applied to the Aboriginal people. There was other terms that was applied to the Aboriginal people of this land. One of them being Negro, Negro de Terra. One of them being Nino Indios, right? These are terms that the foreigners coined and classified us, and obviously we embraced it later on down the years, dealing with classification or misclassification amongst the indigenous people. The word Aboriginal simply means first inhabitant. A synonym for Aboriginal is primordial. Another synonym for primordial and Aboriginal would be an Antanchan, and nothing surpassed an Antanchan, which means one who comes from the soil, one who has birthed from the soil, one who is organically risen from the soil, or who has the soil contents in their skin. And a lot of people don't know that your body absorbs and picks up the material and minerals that your feet is grounded on. So the dirt that wherever your feet is, and the dirt that's up under your feet, 9 times out of 10 is inside of your body. The elements, the gold, the minerals, it's inside of your body. That's what an Intanchan is. So to be that is to be this, man. So shout out to all the brothers that's claiming to be Hebrews, Moors, Indians, whatever. We know when y'all get into these particulars and we get into your genealogy, you're usually going to find out that you're an Aboriginal. Not just the Aboriginal, because there's Aboriginals everywhere. So people, and that's another thing I want to lock down. A lot of people think that the word Aboriginal is exclusive to just Americans. No, we're just the ones to embrace who we are. The term Aboriginal applies to any first inhabitants to any landmass. So you could be the first inhabitants of Africa, you can be an aboriginal to Africa. You could be the first of Australia, and you can be the aboriginal of Australia. You can be the first of Europe, and you can be an aboriginal of Europe. Okay, I just want to get that clear out. We're saying that we're aboriginal to America. We don't believe the story of white people collectively getting together, right? 20, maybe 2 dozen white men was able to get millions of black people on the boat forcefully, without their own will. I don't believe it happening. I haven't even seen. It's hard for these people to physically get 20 niggas in the back of a paddy wagon with guns. Okay, so don't let these people confuse you on who we are as Aboriginal people, man. If everybody can hear me in the chat, I would need everybody to hit that like button and drop a fire emoji in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. Before we even get into the audio, I want to make sure that y'all can hear me loud and clear. And we won't get into the rest of the dialogue about 100% proof that Native Americans are not Aboriginal. We won't get into that. That they are not Aboriginal to America. Excuse me. So I need everybody to drop them fire emojis, hit the like button, and please support the channel, man. We gotta support each other. You see the donation tag at the bottom, ticking across. The Cash App tags at the bottom right of the screen by the Copper Grizzly. So make sure y'all support the channel, man. Shout out to Lex Vortex Entertainment channel in the motherfucking chat right now, man. So let's get straight to some of this audio. Let's line some of this audio up. Let's line some of this audio up. We good? All right, let's get to it. This the brother Rod Hayes. Y'all see the title in the brother Rod Hayes checkmate. We'll get into the audio of Rod Hayes, and then we'll get into the dialogue about the Aboriginal. So make sure y'all hit that like button, support the channel. Let's get it. I'm gonna give people a few minutes to get in here. Let's skip it up a little bit.
Or are you going to jump on a bandwagon of some naysayers who have no validation to what they're telling you? They're just giving you a dogmatic election.
All right, let's get it in, man. Shout out to Lady Spade. Shout out to Linda Riley. Shout out to Shay Pierre. Shout out to who else? Phoenix. I'm Aboriginal Phoenix, aka the Dragon Warrior. Shout out to you. Let me make sure I'm shouting out everybody. Shout out to Tat Sound, the North American Negro. Shout out to Lady Spade. Shout out to Smoke Signal. Peace and blessings, everybody. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Support the channel, man. It's very, very important for you guys to hit the like button and to support the channel, man. Shout out to Big Dog Philly OG. Shout out to Sister Betty. And shout out to Eric Willer for the Cash App donations already, man. Make sure y'all support the channel. Don't let Sister Betty and Brother Eric Willer be the only ones out here supporting the channel today, okay? Let's get it.
I always got receipts.
Shout out to Frank Gas and this motherfucker, man. Shout out to Frank Gas.
Are you willing to go and investigate, see what Ryan Hayes talking about, or are you going to jump on a bandwagon of some naysayers who have no validation to what they're telling you? They're just giving you a dogmatic doctrine to follow, and you follow the dogma. So,
y'all let me know if the audio is clear. I want to make sure the audio is clear to you guys. So let me know if it's clear. If it's not clear, let me know. If it's clear, drop them fire emojis. If it's not, put a 2 in the chat. If the audio is clear, put a 1 in the chat. If it's not clear, put a 2 in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let's continue this thing out, man. Peace and blessings to the American Aborigines. Great Grand Rising. Peace and blessings, man. It's a beautiful time to be an Aborigine.
To get out of that dogmatic way of doing things, we're going to go into a little law. Because
shout out to my nigga Free Hawk in the building, man. Free Hawk in the building.
law is critical for understanding what's taking place on the land. We've been asking for Larry Hoover to come forward. Larry Hoover is not at Colorado Ad Max no more. I already said this months ago. He's at the continuity government. This the big motherfucking shebang right here. We still saying free Larry Hoover because we trying to get the attention to the grassroots that all of the chieftains on the land at the top is united. We just trying to let the grassroots know that the organic people of the earth and reclaim this bitch from pole to pole, from
and I've been seeing it. The organic people, the Aboriginal people from motherfucking south to north is understanding their lineage. The Aboriginal conversation has been a sparked and it's been hitting the community in the world like a wildfire. And a lot of people are embracing this Aboriginal history and who we are. They're not letting the narrative be set by these demons. You see what I'm saying? We setting the narrative.
Meridian to prime meridian, equator to equator. Roots know that the organic people of the earth and reclaim this bitch from pole to pole, from prime meridian to prime meridian, equator to equator. However you want to slice this motherfucking 4 quarters and 2 halves, or whether you want to keep it a single solitary whole, does not matter. Because this shit is already done. So I'm going to walk y'all through the 10-step process. This is called 10 moves to checkmate. So I'm going to walk y'all through the 10-step process, or the 10 questions that you got to ask in order to determine if the person knows what's going on the land, in order for y'all to know where we at in the process. A big reveal is coming soon. I have good reason to believe that Malachi York, Savior's Day for the Nuwapians, is Malachi York's birthday, and we might see him there.
Dr. Malachi York, bro. He said he might see Dr. York there. Hey, for everybody in here, I know it's probably some haters in here watching that don't like the boy. Listen, it's all love. You ain't gotta like me. Hit the like button though. Hit that like button though. You understand me? You ain't gotta like me, but you gotta like the information. Hit the like button peacefully, respectfully. Hit that like button, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. It's your brother, Big Original Power. I'm gonna let this audio go on. I'm trying not to stop it, but I need everybody to thumb up the video. We should be at 100 likes already. We're almost hitting the 30-minute marker. Let's try to get 200 people in this chat. The only way we're gonna be able to get 200 people in this chat, family, I'm talking to y'all in the chat, the 129 that's in here. I need each and every one of you guys to copy the link and make a post on your social media outlets. If you make a post, tag me at Big Aboriginal Power, at Aboriginal Power, or at Power Aboriginal, depending on what it is. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook. Tag your boy, share the live stream. Let's get it.
A big reveal is coming soon. I have good reason to believe that Malachi York, Savior's Day for the Nuwapians, is Malachi York's birthday, and we might see him there. I'm just speculating right now. I can't prove that. I got to make this clear that I can't prove that, but I believe that, but I can't prove it. So the first thing we're going to get at is the contract situation, because a contract is an agreement between 2 parties. So the first question is the easiest question.
Hey, man, let me shout out to a couple of brothers and sisters that's donating to the chat, man. I hope y'all heard what brother is saying. Shout out to Linda Riley for the Cash App donation, and shout out to Craig for the Cash App donation. Shout out to Linda Riley and shout out to Craig. And if y'all want to donate to the channel and y'all don't want to be announced, if you donate, just say I want to stay anonymous, and I won't shout you guys out. So you can always support the channel and stay low key if you want to. If you don't want the exposure, support the channel, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all can stay anonymous. Just let me know if you do donate. Just say I want to stay anonymous. Don't announce. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat too. Let's get it.
All right. And the first
free Larry Who
question is:
shout out to Shay.
Does all contracts have a lifespan? So what made this come up is because people keep saying, "How do you keep saying ties is all right, wise and exact?" And he's telling people something that they presume to be different than what I'm telling them. So the question is, does all contracts have a lifespan? The answer is yes. So now, the reason we know this because things have expiration dates. Anything that got an expiration date have a lifespan. The lifespan is from the time that it's active until the time that it expires, right? So you get a warranty on the car because for the duration of the time you should be paying on it, you're trying to have the company that own the car keep the maintenance up on it so that when you do buy the car, it's finally fully purchased, but they kick you out of that with a title and deed to the car. So your car title is a savings bond and an agreement to you use your car on behalf of the interests of the corporation that you part of, called the United States, or the respective state, as they say in law. So the question if contracts expire and that the United States Constitution written in blood was in fact a contract, then the Treaty of Peace and Friendship, what they call the treaty, in fact is also a contract. When do these things expire? Right? Now, the reason why we ask when do they expire, because if you don't know,
That's a good question. When does some of these contracts expire? When does some of these patents that was fronted to the government be paid back? When does it expire? It's a good question. Shout out to Shaping 40.
your peace and friendship, what they call the treaty, in fact is also a contract. When do these things expire? Right? Now, the reason why we ask when do they expire, because if you don't know, I have to tell you, most of the guys that's Moors that's stuck in the dogma have no clue about what's really going on the land. They want you to follow the dogma. Well, the Christians, they said that at the end, somebody was going to come in to deliver them from the law into some shit called grace. Grace, that's Grace Kelly. Oh, it's a clue on the code. Oh God, you devils. We make the same motherfucker on both ends of the spectrum, the devil worshiper and the God worshiper, right? Because he's the great deceiver. The deception is great, so you have to be able to see through the deception in order to get to the solution. So anyway, so the problem is the law. Biblically speaking, to tell you that the law is the law of man, and verse say, many shall run up to me and run up to the Christ in the last days and said, I healed the sick, I raised the dead, and I cast out demons, all in your name. He gonna look at them motherfuckers and say, get thee hence, I know you not. Right? So whatever it was that they was doing under the pretense of doing it in the name of the Christ, then they was dead fucking wrong and they didn't even know it the whole time because he don't even acknowledge their presence. So when is the contract up is the question. Now, not one of them is going to tell y'all unless they get the answer from me, because I'm finna tell y'all the contract expired July 4th, 2019. 98% of them don't know that. The 2% that know it, they down there with Larry and them trying to organize this restructuring of the government and the exchange of power and the reorganizing of the wealth of the land. So while they doing that, I'm informing y'all, right? The ones who are dirty Moors, they chasing their tail and they think they got me in the headlock. And I'm laughing the whole fucking time, right? Because the righteous Moors know who you niggas is. Most of the dirty Moors is angry as fuck right now, right? Because the feds is lost to the feathers. So if they don't know that the contract expired July the 4th, 2019, then they need to sit their ass down and learn from the master. Because that was the expiration date on the contract, right? Now, What brings a contract to its end? What causes the expiration of a contract? Right? Let me make sure that's the second question. Second question is, what was the lifespan of the facto corporation's contract? It was a 200-year contract under the United States. It was a 400-year contract under the biblical contract. And both of those contracts was brought by Etruscan Moors, who wanted us to call ourselves Moors, and Moors just mean black. But
M. Williams for the cash out donation. Shout out to Jimmy M. Williams. Jimmy M. Williams. Can y'all hear me? We still no audio? I'll be right back. Want to make sure that the audio is good. Copper tone following. Shout out to vibes. So let's get it.
expiration date. Year contract. War, whatever the fuck you want to call it, we had to
All right, that's what was going on. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let's see if we good. I think the audio is clear now. Yeah, I don't know. They playing with they playing. They do that shit, man. They always fuck with my channel, man. I don't be doing nothing, man. I just ask for everybody to hit the like button and share the live stream. Drop them fire emojis in the chat before I even hit the like button. Drop them fire emojis in the chat if y'all can hear the audio loud and clear, man. Let's get it.
so we can see, because it expires more than once, right? The last time it expired, they wouldn't let me play in the game. That was right before, right after 9/11, right? The next time it expired, they still wouldn't let me in the game. That was in 2012. They told me that I didn't know shit, and I never figure out why we was in the condition we in. And they believe that I thought that I had came on a slave ship from Africa, and so wouldn't nobody allow me to take the test. But I ain't never believed that shit, because that shit not true. The whole slave shit narrative is a Notre Dame academic creation. That's why the slave ship that's popular, that make you look like sardines in the can.
Hold on, let me run this back because I think some of the audio was messing up for y'all. Let me run that back a little bit. Let me run that back. Let's get
So the righteous Moors know who you niggas is. Most of the dirty Moors is angry as fuck right now, right? Because the feds is lost to the feathers. So if they don't know that the contract expired July the 4th, 2019, then they need to sit their ass down and learn from the master.
July the 4th. What happened on July the 4th? Well, what happened to July the 4th? The Independence Day, right? June the 2nd, the government, our government, before the white men came here, the Negro government that was established, signed something called the expatriation contract from Britain, which allowed the colonies, right, the British colonies, to not be up under British jurisdiction no more. They became part of the American jurisdiction. This is what their independence was all about.
That was the expiration date on the contract, right? Now, what brings a contract to its end? What causes the expiration of a contract, right? Let me make sure that's the second question. Second question is, what was the lifespan of de facto corporation's contract? It was a 200-year contract under the United States. It was a 400-year contract under the biblical contract. And both of those contracts was brought by Etruscan Moors.
Chief Baspo. Shout out to Chief Baspo in here.
Myself Moors, and Moors just means black.
I ain't gonna lie, I need everybody to hit the like button, man. Real talk, because I'm getting shadow banned bad. They are not fucking with the algorithm. So I need everybody in the chat to at least share the live stream at least once. Share it once. If you share it on Instagram, tag me, at me, big_aboriginal_power. My Cash App and my Instagram is at the bottom right of the screen. So make sure y'all support the channel, man. Support the channel. Let's get this information out. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's get it. Shout out to the
contract was brought by Etruscan Moors, who won't ever call ourselves Moors, and Moors just mean black. But for the purposes of the Civil War, the Galactic Chess Game, the Conjure War, whatever the fuck you want to call it, We had to figure out when it expired so we can seize it, because it expires more than once, right? The last time it expired, they wouldn't let me play in the game. That was right before, right after 9/11, right? The next time it expired, they still wouldn't let me in the game. That was in 2012. They told me that I didn't know shit, and I never figure out why we was in the condition we in. And they believe that I thought that I had came on a slave ship from Africa, and so wouldn't nobody allow me to take the test. I ain't never believe that shit, because that shit not true. The whole slave shit narrative is a.
And you know what's crazy is, just because the Aboriginal people have been speaking about this fake slave history, a lot of people just recently naturally don't agree to it. We're not a submissive people. Once you understand how your history worked and how your lineage was, you understand that they wouldn't have been docile then. They wouldn't have been up under continuity to be even kidnapped from another land. We never came from Africa. That's the biggest story America ever lied about. That's the greatest lie in America, is that we came from Africa. The greatest lie ever told, man.
Ordained academic creation. That's why the slave ship that's popular, that make you look like sardines in the can, it's a 3-story building called Notre Dame University, right? It recently got zapped about 2 years ago, all right? Once a de facto corporation's contract expires or is terminated, losing even the color of law jurisdiction, what happens to the contract when the de jure proceed as if the contract is active? This is something that they call resurrecting the contract. So what the question is once all this shit done, and we still trying to contract with this dead entity, what is taking place in the process? It's called the contract resurrected. Look it up. I'm not showing y'all a lot of references in this video, because I'm telling y'all where to look for the information. You motherfuckers got to do some work like I did. So it's called contract resurrected. When a dead contract expires, right, and one of the parties to the contract keep revisiting the contract and recontracting, those are what you call sidereal contracts. And they operating in the per diem capacity to keep the corporate legal fiction in position, right? So now, if they don't know this, they full of shit, right? So now, what is, okay, so that's contract resurrected. The next thing is, who was responsible to inform the people in the de jure capacity of the death of the contract? At the expiration of the contract, whose job is it to tell the people that that shit is over? They give you something in called a receipt when you deal with them. When you conclude your business with them, they give you a receipt. So who got the receipt that they seized the de jure jurisdiction from the?
Hey, shout out to Chief Bapso. Shout out to Chief Bapso. Baspo, excuse me. Shout out to Chief Baspo for the Cash App donation, man. We appreciate all the support. We really do, man. Make sure y'all support the channel, man. Shout out to Chief Baspo. Appreciate you for coming in. It's my first time ever seeing you in the chat, too, so we appreciate the support. Hey, man, we got 180 people in here. Make sure y'all support the channel, man. Cash App tags at the bottom right of the screen. Peace and blessing and grand rising. This is the Wake and Bake Show. Let's get it.
And called a receipt when you deal with them. When you conclude your business with them, they give you a receipt. So who got the receipt?
Hey, shout out to the Bomb Mom C3, man. Peace and blessings, beautiful. Good to see you in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button. Peace and blessings, grand rising. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. Let's get it, y'all. Shout out to General Peace in the chat, too, man. Make sure y'all support the channel.
See, that they seized the de jure jurisdiction from the de facto corporation. Who got this receipt that they done it using the culture, put it in the public domain, oral tradition? Who is the one responsible to put this in the public domain? Whose job is it? Is it your grand sheik job? Is it a collection of grand sheiks? Is it a mufti job? Who job?
Antoinette Johnson, what's going on, baby girl? Good to see you in the chat, man. Peace and blessings. Shout out to Antoinette Johnson in the chat.
To put this in the public domain, who job is it? Is it your grand sheik job? Is it a collection of grand sheiks? Is it a mufti job? Who job is it to restore the de facto jurisdiction place with the de jure? Whose job is it to switch the government? Right? Now, under our tradition with the feathers, whichever chief discovers the anomalies, job is to report it to the collective tribes so it can be acted upon immediately. That's tribal shit, how we operate on the land without your paperwork. We don't need your paperwork. We know we can talk to each other like men because we understand the conditions, situations, and circumstances.
Right. A contract wasn't always a paper form. You could simply handshake and it will be a legitimate contract. And you could be at fault for not bonding by that contract by just a simple handshake. Even an agreement, a verbal agreement, is also a consensual form of agreements to a contract as well.
It's right? So if I put it in the public domain, or if you put it in the public domain, who put in the public domain that the contract was expired and we were seizing that motherfucker, right? Now, in order to be in the assured capacity, you got to have the blood, the right, and the knowledge, right? So you got to have right blood.
You got to have all three of them.
Right knowledge,
right,
in order to establish a competent jurisdiction.
That's running back.
Right? So you got to have right blood, right knowledge, in order to establish a competent jurisdiction. Right? So, if the jurisdiction is to be competent, any chief,
shout out to Remy Reigns in the chat, man. Good to see y'all empresses in the chat. It's good to get the feminine energy in the chat. So it's always a blessing to have y'all in the chat. Shout out to all the empresses in the chat. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Fellas, show the empresses love. Make sure y'all hit that like button. This is a great, great live stream. Peace and blessings. Good to see all the American Aborigines in the chat, man. So let's get it, man. Hey, like you said, Master Green, my word is bond. You see what I'm saying? Word is bond.
Also, with the feathers, any chief that become aware that if the jurisdiction is to be competent, any chief on our side with the feathers, any chief that become aware that puts it out in the public domain tells the rest of the chiefs it's time to move, and they start moving. But if you don't know that, then you're not one of them feather wearing motherfuckers on the land. Because us on the land understand that.
You ain't been noticing the rapid use of feathers? Kevin Gates, Kyrie Irving, various different people.
We all have the common feeling, common understanding that this is Big Mama shit, and we call Mother Earth Big Mama, and we call Mother Universe Big Mama, right? Sometimes we might switch it up, and we might call Mother Universe Big Mama, and we might call Mother Earth Mother, right? So, if you don't know this, then you are operating in a capacity of imbecility in law. So, since there are imbeciles in law that doesn't know who got the blood and who got the right to exercise the redemption of the land, then I make them 3/5 compromise. They Dred Scott niggas, them slaves. They lost. So, I'm going to show y'all. Because I got both the blood and the right. So what?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm an Aboriginal by blood. I'm a feather motherfucker by blood. And now that I have the wisdom, I'm able to make these decisions. So I got all three that he's talking about. And a lot of you guys in the chat has all three. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's up for us to put this information out. That's why it's up for us to come together. We really all we got.
I do. We'll show you what I did. I can show you better than I can tell you.
Hey man, let's try to get 200 people in this chat. I need all the people in the chat to share the live stream. We got 180 people in here, so I think if we can get each and every one of you guys to share it, we can get over 200 people in this chat. Let's try to get over 200 people in this chat, y'all. Support the channel. If y'all want to support the channel, send a nice little something in. Hey, the Cash App tag is at the bottom right of the screen.
I want y'all to listen. This is me talking. And because of my rank in the priesthood, and because of my birthright in combined effort, I have first claim of right over all things here, physically and spiritually. I have the first claim of right to remove royalties from their throne, to restore priesthood to their proper status, and to establish justice wherever injustice has been. And the first, okay, so that's me. That's back in July of 2019 in order to tell the people what's going on. Exercise of my claim of rights. July the 6th, that's 2 days after the contract expired, is when I gave that public notice. See, now when I gave that public notice, that changed the whole dynamic. So if you didn't know what the contract was, you didn't even know how to secure the rights under the contract in order to reclaim the land. To reclaim the land is to implement the Indigenous Rights Act and move to the females, the sisters, who are in a transition to government to restore the matriarchy. Now, if y'all didn't know none of this shit, and you talking about Rod Hayes don't know what he talking about, that's because I ain't no fucking more. Right? I'm just more than you niggas is because I did more hard work while y'all sitting here making fun and telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about. Taz had to continuously tell you dumb niggas how to navigate the contract, right? But y'all trying to do other shit, extra shit, all that extra shit. He was telling you motherfuckers exactly what was right, how to navigate living under the contract of interim government on tribal lands that was operating in a de facto capacity. You are the juror if you from the land. If you're not from the land, you are the de facto.
I'm not a more. I'm just more than you niggas. I like that. I'm gonna steal that from goddamn Rod Hayes. I'm not a more. I'm just more than you niggas. You see what I'm saying? Root words. Don't take offense to that, bro. You ain't even root words no more. You ain't root words no more. Your name is Black American Status. Don't do that, Root. We are from the land, Root. We are Tonton. We are from the land. We are from the dirt. We ain't get beat and put on slave ships, brother.
Or the white piece on the chessboard. That's why you have to be a white person in law. If you truly assert your nationality, then you are no longer classified as a POW, black status in law. Because the POWs is the ones who was on the land that's being held hostage. The chess game, they've been telling us for years it's a chess game. You niggas playing checkers. So I learned the rules of chess, right? So when you understand the game is being played, the game can't be played on you. This shit is over because all the chiefs on the land agreed to end it. Because I decided that since nobody else knew when the contract had expired, I had to put it in the public domain because I had both the blood, the right, and the right to put it in the public domain and recapture the community back for the tribes of the earth tribes. 12 daughters of ISIS. Different skin complexions, different hair.
The 12 daughters of ISIS is the flip version or the patriarchy version of the Hebrews 12 tribes of Israel. Right? The 12 tribes of Israel is the same equivalent to the 12 daughters of ISIS. It's all the switcheroonie, man.
Texas. Mix them all up, it's going to come out the same. When they get together in a civil sisterhood, then you motherfuckers is going to understand this shit a lot clearer because it's going to turn your mitochondria from one.
Hey, real word, you saying we don't come from the dirt and vegetables, right? Listen, the oldest part of your body, right, is in your brain. And that part of the brain is part of what we would call plant life production. It's called a stem cell, which holds all your information and distributes it out throughout your body, right? The oldest part of your body is the stem cell, which is the equivalent to the stem cell in all plants. So yes, you're highly connected with plants. And it's not ironic what plants breathe out, you need to breathe in. And what you breathe out, plants need to breathe in. Y'all show a camaraderie. That's why you got to study ecology, my brother.
To 10. And when it turns your mitochondria to 10, then the solar rays coming in is also going to control.
That's no lie, Root. We have learned a lot from Moors. We do not take away anything from Moors or my Aboriginal people. Just another set of Aboriginal people that call themselves a different term. We understand that.
Contribute to the awakening of what you call your junk DNA. When your junk DNA wake up, that's when you're going to be aware of your psychic abilities and how you can see the full time.
No, we're not talking about a stem of a plant. Stem cells is inside of a plant as well. That distributes the information through the plant as well. Same thing, same process. If you want to debate me on it, not a coincidence. You know I stand on that.
Spectrum of this shit. Then none of you motherfuckers need for me to do this shit, but y'all didn't know what to do. So I took it up on myself to just do it, get it over with. I didn't come take sides. I came to fix the problem.
No, these are not. They are terms, but a term cannot truly represent who you are. It only classifies you. It's only a term of knowledge. Okay. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got 200 people in the chat, man. We got the 200 that we was asking for. Let's try to get another 100 in this chat, man. Each and every one of you guys share the live stream at least once on a TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter, Facebook. Share the live stream. Let's try to get 300 people in here today. You understand me? Let's try to get 300 people in here today. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. It's your brother, Big Aboriginal Power, man. Hit that like button. If y'all want to support the channel, cash out tags at the bottom right of the screen. Make sure y'all support the channel, man. Y'all don't be the only ones to support the channel, man. Don't do that. Don't be the only one to do that. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, before I even get started, I need everybody to hit the like button as well. I need everybody to hit that like button as well, y'all. Hit that like button. I need everybody to hit that like button. We got 212 in here. Let's try to get 300 in here. Let's try to get 200 likes in the building. We only got like 120 likes. Can we get the likes up, you guys? Respectfully. Can we get them likes up? Shout out to everybody in the chat too, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat too, by the way. Let's get it.
10. And when it turns your mitochondria to 10, then the solar rays coming in is also going to contribute to the awakening of what you call your junk DNA. When your junk DNA wake up, that's when you're going to be aware of your psychic abilities and how you can see the full time spectrum of this shit. Then none of you motherfuckers need for me to do this shit, but y'all didn't know what to do, so I took it.
Hey, don't forget, man, the dollar challenge still in effect, man. Y'all can support each and every platform. I don't give a fuck if Big Dog Philly go live, Root Words go live. Go support them brothers, man, with the cash out donation for taking their time out to support the movement, man. The dollar cash app challenge still in effect, man. Make sure y'all support the challenge.
Upon myself to just do it, get it over with. I didn't come to take sides. I came to fix the problem. I don't care about your black versus white, your tall versus short, none of that shit. You don't care about your Democrat versus your Republican, all that dog and pony show shit. That's not the leadership of the land. The leadership of the land is all of those elderly old ladies called Big Mama sitting around telling all of the kids how to stay out of the way of some people that ain't got nothing to do with us. They know who they is. Sisters like Chief Warhorse or the sister on Facebook, Robell. They telling y'all this shit. Chief Jeanette, she got a YouTube channel. She telling y'all this shit. All these sisters is telling y'all, and y'all not listening, right? But I claim the key to the kingdom because I had the right. That's also time dated instant. I even seized the Vatican.
Shout out to Snake Guys for the cash app donation, man. Big appreciation. We humbly appreciate all the support. Shout out to Snake Guy. Hey, y'all in the chat, man. Don't let Snake Guy be the only one support the channel, man. Let's get it.
Which is also time dated and stamped. I also seized Buckingham Palace, which is also dated and stamped. I also seized all central banks because the central banks was the mechanism that was passing the fruits of the poisonous tree to the individuals who was receiving the benefit. So it falls under the jurisdiction of the Earth Tribe to seize every fucking thing used to oppress us. It's all time dated and stamped. If you don't know none of that shit, leave Rod Hayes the fuck alone, and you won't have to worry about me stepping on your motherfucking face when this shit is over with. Right? Some of them out there don't understand what's taking place in real time. Example, if Todd see this video, he's no longer going to tell you how to navigate the contract. He's then going to have to tell you when the contract gets expired, all he can tell you to do is try the fuck up. Try the fuck up, they restoring the land. That's all he can tell you at that point. The contract is over. It's expired and the land has been restored back to the organic people of the land. It's all tribal land. How the fuck some invaders coming all of a sudden this shit ain't tribal land no more? We the caretakers of the earth because we come forth and proceed from the earth. Elijah Muhammad said it best. We the makers, the owners, the cream of the planet Earth, gods of the universe. Now we gonna everybody gonna either bump straight or get bumped the fuck off because this shit is over with. So you tell your dirty Moors, it's over with. The feathers beat the feathers. Checkmate, motherfucker, this shit is over.
Damn, Root. Don't get mad, bro. Root, don't get mad, bro.
Right? And I'm still gonna tell y'all, Taj is the truth. Taj is all wise, right, and exact. He just wasn't privy to that piece of information that I dropped in this video. If he didn't know the contract was up, he was gonna continuously tell you ignorant ass motherfuckers how to navigate the contract so you don't have to be the victim of the contract.
Bro, we just because we say something don't mean we taking away something. We don't have to take away anything from anyone to keep the truth going.
I know exactly what he was doing.
That's what about elevation and progression is, growth and development is, man.
How about to be a victim of white supremacy? White supremacy ain't even what you think it is because ain't none of y'all analyze it to find out it don't got nothing to do with skin color. It's about legal status. And white is the supreme status in the jurisdiction of the court, the de facto corporation. This is their jurisdiction. Right? So this might be the most important video you motherfuckers ever see. Because this shit is so fucking over with that I can't even say it's over no more because I'm over saying that this shit is over. Everybody knows that all we have to do at this point is tribe up, but they want to ask questions that don't got nothing to do with tribing up. Or they want to tell you, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. None of them niggas know what's going on in Raven Rock, but I do. And I ain't even over there. They don't even know what the fuck Ravens Rock is in Colorado, but I do. They don't know exactly why I'm telling y'all to keep an eye on the Silver Lake the Emerald Lake in Silver Bell County, Colorado. They don't know why I'm telling y'all that's where the ship gonna land. That's where the fuck it's gonna land, but they don't know where it's gonna land. Let them go back and try to act like it. But there's certain math involved they can do to verify that I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Right? So the contract is up. They don't know the contract up, so they still trying to get people to contract with slave master to become slave catchers. That's up to y'all. I don't care. I didn't come to take away more saints. I didn't come to destroy no Moors. I came to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. I don't need no help from nobody else. Because if they don't want, I can go get it. I can get it on my own. I can get it from the dirt or I can snatch it out the air. It don't even matter to me. Right? You can drop me off in the jungle, butt booty ass naked. I'm going to come out that motherfucker with a fur coat and the goddamn some eel skin boots. Right? Because I could get it from the fat of the land in any condition that this earth.
Shout out to the brother Matthew Craig for the Cash App donation. Shout out to Black Lotus for the Cash App donation. Shout out to Black Lotus for the Cash App donation. Man, make sure y'all support the channel, man. It's very, very important for y'all guys to support the channel. Cash App tag is ticking across the screen, and it's also at the bottom right of the screen by the Grizzly Bear. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Peace and blessings to all American Aborigines in the chat, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. It's the latest YouTube channel on YouTube right now, man. It's the Wake and Bake Show, man. It's your brother, Big Aboriginal Power. Let's go.
Because I'm the earthborn, right? You can drop me in the desert. I'm going to come out that motherfucker with a motherfucking set of shades on, a motherfucking cactus cap, right? I'm going to have a whole fucking cactus suit on coming up out that motherfucker. I can live off the fat of any parts of the land. You can drop me off in motherfucking Alaska when the snow 20 feet deep. Don't matter, I'm still going to come up because I know the land. I know how to live off the land, survey the land, utilize the land to my greatest advantage. I don't need your corporations and your job. Fuck a job. When y'all realize what's going on, half of you motherfuckers don't leave your job so quick and welcome this little 2 to 3 months of struggle and warnings that they about to cut your shit off to have all that shit paid for at the end of the day anyway. But y'all ain't realizing what's happening in real time. Y'all think y'all chasing the bag, but y'all running from the bag. All these reparation motherfuckers, they think they chasing the bag, but they running from the bag. They all under the pretense that they chasing the bag, but the bag chasing them motherfuckers. If they stop chasing them false narratives, the bag gonna smack them inside the back of the head. They will accidentally fall and stumble up on wealth, and they don't even know what the fuck just happened.
And that's some real shit. A lot of people don't even pay attention to that point. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even pay attention to that point. That there's so many Aborigines and shit that's waking up that people can't even believe that shit. It's like they can't believe that shit. It sounds like a miracle. You see what I'm saying? It sounds like a myth. Real talk. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. This shit different when you waking up, man. Our people is waking. You can't stop this shit. You can't stop this shit, man. Drop them fire emojis in the chat if y'all proud Aborigine, man. Drop them fire emojis if you still going to your elders getting the wisdom. Drop them fire emojis in the chat if you going to your community waking up the lost brothers and sisters that don't have a clue who they are. Drop them fire emojis.
Red skin, dark colored motherfucking engines organic to the land just so happened to speak the truth, regardless of who got pissed off, and tell you motherfuckers why this shit was over, how it was over, who did the dirt, what dirt they was doing, what was their agreements, showed you the agreements, the bloody blood oaths of the papacy, and all that shit. And motherfuckers want to continuously try to talk down about Rod Hayes. He don't know what he's talking about. Michael Jackson is whatever the fuck. But they never check my receipts. Why y'all ain't check my receipts? You never check my receipts. But you say I don't got no receipts. I got all the receipts, but you said I don't got no receipts. When I told y'all about the $1 trillion buyback program, now y'all wonder why BlackRock buying up everything. Y'all wonder why Vanguard buying up everything. But y'all don't check my receipts. Well, I don't know what he's talking about. You know, you can take damn near a photograph for every sentence I say to show exactly what the fuck I'm saying. I'm reading real time like a fucking tarot card reading. I'm showing you motherfuckers, Big Mama not playing. She said these weather anomalies, stop looking for niggas to bomb, start looking for rain and thunder and gorilla hailstorms and crooked man walking the land and walking lightning, and you motherfuckers seeing the shit, still not cashing, y'all still not checking the receipt. I said when these women start shaking their hips, talking to Big Mama, Mother Earth, she gonna start shaking the earth because she's gonna answer back. Y'all thought I was joking, and it was earthquakes everywhere. But y'all didn't check my receipts. The sisters, the high priestess, Christine Vargas did the same thing. They talk about her, but they don't check her receipts. Nobody's checking the receipts. That's why I tell y'all don't take sides with the person. Take sides with the receipts. Right? Because this shit is like a violin. This shit resonate with motherfuckers because it's true. Your heart is actually here to resonate with the truth. But the naysayers come in and have you second guessing yourself. But if you check the receipt, the music continuously soothes. It's the A-tone, atonement, at oneness with the self. Because in order to be one with mankind, you got to be one with the self. In order to be one with the self, you got to be one with the universe, as above, so below. In order to be a subject to God, you got to be a servant of God. In order to be a servant of God, you got to have the capability to become aware and understand godly things. And if you understand godly things, then you are a God body, God in a body. And if you are God in a body, that means that your manifestation skills is based upon your awareness of what you manifested. I keep telling y'all tomorrow not here because we ain't created it yet. Right? All of this shit is an illusion that we constantly creating in real time as a unified agreement. Right now, we trying to get from hell to heaven, so to speak, out of the third dimension to the fifth dimension, so to speak. We're trying to exit poverty and inner wealth, and motherfuckers still want to argue about dogma, never knowing what the teacher was teaching because they thought they was listening, but they was just overhearing shit, right? And they thought that I was just overhearing shit, but I was actually listening. I was putting the pieces of the puzzle together, and they was rearranging the puzzle pieces, wondering why they don't fit, right? So at this point, this is the rap. This is the motherfucker y'all share. Invite any more to answer these questions and show me who claimed the contract when it was up. Yes, sir.
Real words, I want you to hit that link when I drop that link in the chat, man. I will be dropping the link for an open panel discussion. We will be chopping it up for a little bit for some of the brothers and sisters at the chat. So get ready, man. I'm going to drop the link in the chat, man. Peace and blessings to all American Aborigines out here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. It's very, very important for you guys to thumb up the video, share the live stream, and support the channel. Cash App tags at the bottom of the screen and it's ticking across. Make sure you share the live stream, you guys. It's very important. I am going to drop the link in the chat. Shout out to all American Aboriginals. Peace and blessings. This is the Wake and Bake Show. Let's get it.
days to claim the contract, or else it was going to be an extension. Right? So to kill the extension, what we do? Can y'all tell me? I just showed you what I did 2 days after the contract was up. There's nobody else can tell you that they asserted the de jure jurisdiction over the de facto corporation to close down that game. None of them. So I did everything that was supposed to be done. I showed y'all what needed to be shown. I'm just saying. Let me look in here and see what it says.
All right, man. So this the part of the live stream where I dropped the chat, the link in the chat, man. We're gonna give everybody enough time to hit the link. We're gonna give everybody enough time to hit that link so y'all can support the channel, man. So yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We're gonna get into the discussion about 100% proof that Native Americans are not aboriginal to America, or so we're gonna get into that conversation as well. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. Let me drop it in there one more time. And I'm gonna give y'all 60 seconds to hit the link, man. I'll give y'all 60 seconds to hit the link. So make sure y'all go and hit that like button. Support the channel. Let's get it.
Yeah. Hey man, all I'm saying is, nigga, you always got something to say. It's like you don't shut up.
On the track.
A lot of niggas died 1865. Single Michael fled high, ain't gon' let it ride. Everybody hot and black was never on your side. They do maps to tell your apps where you sleep at night. They put that white man on. Got you begging them for answers like that white man know. Had you swearing you was African, that's that white man home. Had you proud to be a savage, that's that white man's zone. And I ain't talking shit, this by definition. If being savage was our nature, y'all be non-existent. We done took your ass out when we was in them kitchens. Instead of showing you how to live and how to maintain business. White supremacy fake. Only way that shit real is if you do what they say.
Fucking got Bat Creek. We got Big Dog. If y'all speaking.
What's going on? AP, you there?
Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. I hear you, brother.
Oh, for sure. For sure. All right, where the fuck is Root Words? Explain, nigga. Come on, because you was in the comment section hella hot. Shape-shifting the shit. Squirming like a goddamn lizard, nigga. Come on, bro. Come on, because you over here saying that we y'all sons and shit, bro. The feathers is KFC has sons. When and what level? And then y'all said, and then you said we never beat y'all in the fight. Well, in the Civil War, we saw niggas wearing red hats and shit, and y'all was against us. And then I think we ended up clapping y'all.
Power, tell this nigga he crazy. Tell him he better shut up before he get himself in something, Mad Power. Salute, brother. You better tell that nigga to shut his stupid ass up before he get himself in a debate. He can't motherfucking handle, my nigga.
Root, you lose debates all over the goddamn place, bro.
Bro, we can have a respectful conversation because I will jump on your ass with this knowledge, brother. I will jump on you.
Go ahead,
Look
bro.
at your name, Bat Creek. That saying your name come from the Bat Creek Stones. You a Hebrew.
No, it doesn't. No, it does not mean I'm a Hebrew. That's
What does
commonly
Back Creek
misinterpreted.
mean, sir?
It's
What does Back
misinterpreted.
Creek mean, sir?
No, it's not Hebrew. It's
You
not
don't even know
Hebrew,
what your
homie.
name means, stupid.
First of all,
like I said, I'll shut you up on your first sentence. Shut up. Like I said, we your teachers, nigga.
Who the fuck you talking to? First of all, who the fuck you talking to? There ain't no more talking to anything, nigga.
You, pussy. You the one put my name in your
Bro,
mouth, nigga. You want this?
But shut your bitch ass up, bro. Shut your bitch ass up. We debating right now, nigga.
Back Creek Hebrew, nigga. You get
Nigga, anybody know no Hebrew over here?
European God,
bro, root words, I'll slap your old ass in your fucking face, nigga.
Fine, you'll smack me, my nigga. You still a Hebrew. You still
nigga, ain't no Hebrew over here. Ain't nobody Hebrew over here. Ain't nobody Hebrew. Ain't nothing Hebrew come out my goddamn lips.
What do Back Creek mean then, brother?
And anybody hear me say any Hebrew come out my mouth?
What do Back Creek mean, brother?
It is a tablet, commonly misconstrued as cable.
Brother?
Tennessee.
What
nigga?
Kind of tablet, brother?
It's not Hebrew, nigga.
Are you, man, me and Aboriginal Power are the only Hebrews that be in this shit. Nigga, I got the Hebrew stones where I'm from.
AP, you a Hebrew? AP, you a Hebrew now?
I'm from motherfucking Newark, Ohio.
No. AP, you a Hebrew?
You just lied and won't even stand on your shit, you pussy motherfucker.
AP, and I've never been a Hebrew. I've never been a Hebrew, nigga.
Tell him we already know what the Back Creek Stones is. This nigga's stupid.
Nigga, this nigga's stupid, bro. You stupid.
You too stupid to have a debate with me.
But no, Root, you want to be Root, go believe in religions and fly on the ladder run. Get the fuck out of the community, nigga.
Bro, you ain't even from Tennessee.
Nigga, my family's from Texas and Louisiana.
From Mississippi.
Nigga, my family's from Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi.
So why the fuck you claiming the Back Creek Stones Hebrew shit, nigga?
Because I fucking can, nigga. Because I fucking can, nigga.
How? You ain't from there.
Why the fuck you got a fake ass goofy as your fucking profile, nigga?
See, that's why I said I'm a Hebrew, because I'm from the Newark, Ohio Stones, my nigga. My grandma is. What make you a Back Creek Stone? We got another fake one up here. With your fake ass.
Root,
claim the Mississippi Stones, nigga. Claim the Texas Stones, nigga.
Nigga, I claim your mama pussy, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up.
I told you fake, my nigga. You shouldn't even put you too stupid for this conversation.
Nigga, ain't nobody stupid. Ain't nobody stupid, nigga.
Mississippi claiming some fucking Tennessee Stones. You fucking weirdo.
Root, you lost a debate to a warrior, nigga, on his topic. On his channel, nigga.
Nigga, I ain't never loved nigga.
You lost to a cracker. You lost to a cracker. You lost to a whole white man.
Fact and a presumption.
Root, you went on that whole white man's channel. Root, you went on that whole white man's channel, trying to debate the law against that motherfucking cracker, and you fucking came on crying, bro. Like you always do.
That white boy, my homie, he taught me.
No one should ever learn from you, ever. You are a disrespect to masculinity and manhood.
My nigga, you Aboriginal. I debate what you is, nigga, and say that your shit sorry and my shit better than yours if you want to do that, brother. You too stupid.
Root, you never been better than anybody. Root, you never been better than anybody.
Dude, I'm really a teacher, dude. You better shut your stupid
You're not a teacher. You're not a teacher. Okay. Okay, then the debunk. Root. Noble Drew Ali was a fucking slave, nigga.
Slavery is fake. That's a Russian race, you dumb fuck.
He was kidnapped. He was kidnapped and forced. He was kidnapped and forced to perform in a circus, nigga. That's slavery, nigga. That's slavery, nigga. With a bunch of freaks and all that shit, nigga.
Hey. Who moderating this? Because this ain't doing our people no good sitting back listening to y'all bantering about a bunch of bullshit.
Because Root is a whole invader. Root is a whole invader. You need to get the fuck up out of here.
Let's get out this shit. Let her talk, please.
But shut your bitch ass up.
Let's get to what's gonna uplift our people. Because the rest of this ain't helping. Y'all can table this. Y'all can go talk about that with one another. What's real?
But that's how we all got in this information is from 5-10 years ago. A whole bunch of people saying that we're African Americans, then a whole bunch of Moors and Aboriginal people debating that information. So I respect what you're saying, Queen and Goddess, but that's how we all got here is debating each other and going at each other's information. But sorry you have to see us at our ugliness though. But I digress. But now since we on some what's gonna bring us together, what's gonna bring us together? Beautiful. Why is y'all the ones that talk shit about everybody? And let's get it started then. Like, if we gonna come together, why do I hear only the Aboriginals and the Indians talk shit about everybody? It's like Rod Hayes talking about the feathers. The feathers done beat the.
Hey, Root Words.
Y'all gotta stand up to the police first, man.
Hey, Root Words, what's good?
Bruh, y'all stay getting snatched out of somebody else's home. Y'all get snatched out of everybody else's homes that y'all don't belong in. Talk about stand up to the goddamn police. Squatting ass niggas, bro. I swear to God,
our
bro.
lands is squatting. They came over here in 1913 with the Insurance Act, and in 19
and they're using our own laws against us. And they're using our own laws against us, fool.
Sir, they beat us in law. See, whoever you
and they're using the law against us.
During slavery, they raped your family. They did not rape Noble Drew Ali. We gonna die for ours.
Root. That's how you don't know my family. That's how you don't know my family. My family been up. That's how you don't know nothing about me, nigga. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. Don't make assumptions. You said my family was raped. Hold on, wait. You said my family was raped. You made a whole bunch of unbiased claims about my fucking family, nigga. So you shut the fuck up.
I don't want to talk to you.
You just said my family was raped. You said my family was raped, bro. Because you just said some derogatory things. You just said my derogatory.
Fuck your mama, my nigga.
Nigga, fuck you and fuck your grandma, you bitch ass niggas.
Fuck your dead family. Can't we wait till later to do that? The lady
nigga, fuck where you from, pussy?
Sir. She want to learn some information, my nigga. She ain't gonna
stop that cook up your fucking pussy, nigga. Nigga, ain't nobody hear nothing from Moors, nigga. Y'all been running. Y'all came over here as slaves.
Here, my nigga.
You squatting. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Root words. Root. You got no. Root.
You know what?
Hello.
Root, you got no money.
AP. First of all, as this has been a lot of disrespect that's ongoing, unchallenged, I'm going to speak now for the moment because
Root is crying.
AP.
I got him hot.
I know that AP obviously must be out of the room because the kind of disrespectful behavior being exhibited right now. Root words, would you please? Would you please? Excuse me. I'm asking a question. As you have just disregarded the sister's request, I'm now going to ask. I am going to ask for you to take a pause and act. This constant vulgarity, AP. Could you either mute him and back creep so that we could maybe have an intelligent discussion like the sister requested?
This show ain't about intelligence. This show is about fuck Rod Hayes, man.
Excuse me.
Hey, Root Words.
Yo, big dog Filio G, man. Zion Lex is a cornball, man.
We know, brother. Appreciate you.
Zion Lex is a
goofy. Conversation to me and brother. You two other niggas stay the fuck about this shit. I try to calm it down when the beautiful princess said we talk about something else.
And then the first thing you do is go gutter mouth, vulgarity. That is an absolute disrespect for any mother or grandmother on this platform. Secondly, here we go with the N word again. Expressing vulgarity does not do anything but show the limit of a certain person's intelligence capacity. The woman was asking, and I don't want to speak for her. I'm actually trying to intervene for you to shut up for a moment so that she can actually ask what she asks. That's the only reason why I'm entering in here. AP, if I had the ability to put a plug in his mouth, I would do that for him to stop this ongoing bilge and venom and vulgarity, none of which is addressing what the lady asked for this moment. Number one, for the idiot that's continuing to run his mouth. AP, could you pause him, please?
I am a Moor, nigga. Do you want that smoke or not?
And I don't want any more of this crap that's being allowed.
Nigga, Aboriginal power, know what I'm up here for. Do you want that smoke or not? And if you don't, sit your pussy ass down, my nigga.
Again, as I would ask, as a person showing respect, AP, it would be appreciated for someone to put a pause on this vulgarity stream so that maybe an intelligent discussion can be had.
Get your stupid ass off the channel. This is what he wanted. He wanted to see who had scholarship. Are you up here to bring scholarship or talk like a little girl? Which one?
You're the one that's talking like a little girl, bro.
Exactly. I don't know who is. I don't know who that is that said that, but that is the exact problem that this woman was at. And I'm not trying to speak for her. I think she can speak for herself. As I was trying to intervene to allow her space to speak,
I don't want you to intervene.
we're not asking what you want. We're talking about this is public discourse.
Look, check it. Let me.
I'm not going to let you out talk me, bro. You don't bring no information. This is about the Moors and the Indians. Which one of you
these folks, they don't deal with people who come with belligerent tones.
Boo, well,
so if you can't check yourself,
I don't care how y'all doing it. I'm up here with the smoke.
If you can't check yourself, the prophet didn't stand on being belligerent.
You want this smoke, boo boo? I'll put this blunt in your mouth.
The prophet didn't stand on being belligerent. The prophet said go and get a good Moorish education.
Where are you from, boo boo? Where's your mother from?
See, this is that beta male shit. This is that beta male shit.
Y'all want to talk this shit, nigga? You look like
this that fucking. See, this is that beta male shit.
From?
What the fuck?
Y'all better quit bullying on me, my nigga. I'm turned up around.
Bruh, it ain't about it's about you being able to police yourself. We're not trying to take your shine. We're not trying to take your energy, but put it in its proper order and perspective.
No, I don't want your order and perspective. You told me to stop this shit and I stopped, and you ain't saying nothing to them for keeping it going. So you on their side, so you the enemy too, boo boo.
I ain't on no side. I don't know y'all from a can of paint. I'm here as a collective. I'm here as a collective for our people, period. Because while all of y'all chasing titles, our people, we all still the same people, regardless of all of these titles that y'all want to put on each other. Because half of y'all don't know who the fuck y'all are.
Who are your people?
Tell me, how far in your genealogy have you gotten? And then come holler about who you are.
He ain't seen the shit.
Then come holler about who you are.
He ain't seen the shit.
We don't even know who you are.
You know who I am. I'm the original. I'm the original. I birthed your ass. It would be no you without me. That's who the fuck I am.
Who are your
Since you want to go there.
Answer that question. Who is your family, boo boo? Who is
my family is indigenous to this land.
No, I said indigenous. I could be indigenous to the moon. Who is your people?
So I'm earthborn.
I don't have to disrespect you to show that y'all don't have no scholarship.
Hey, hold on,
you don't even know what the fuck you is.
Can't nobody even speak to have a logical dialogue because you keep going on. So you can't talk about scholarship. We trying to rein you in so we can have a actual conversation.
I've been in here
hold on, Root Words. Hold on. Let me get it in, man. My mic been fucking up. Can y'all hear me now? Goddamn. Cause I can hear y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Thank you for coming back, Aboriginal Power. Damn.
Yep, I hear you,
let's get some order established. Cause y'all know y'all motherfuckers been running reckless while my mic been fucking up. And y'all just been up here just going at it. No, we ain't cut it out. We about to get it. We about to get this shit straightened. Root Words, mute up, gang. I know I can't. I want to ask you a couple specific questions, but I want to let everybody get it in, man. I want to say peace and bliss and sorry for the technical difficulties on my end. Shout out to everybody in the chat. So yeah, man, where we at with this thing, man? Who we got on here? Smoke Signal, Sister Remy, appreciate you, Empress. We got LV, we got Alabama, Root Words, Big Dog Philly OG. In Back Creek. What's going on, y'all? Y'all ready? What's up with it?
AP, thank you again, as I always attempt to express my respect, which is what I only intervene for, listening to vulgarity, disrespecting our womanhood. That's what made me get on the panel first.
What
Secondly,
did I say disrespectful to her, sir?
See, I didn't interrupt you. That's the foolish behavior you keep exhibiting. Number one, see, this is the problem. This is the problem.
He never disrespected the goddess. He just wouldn't stop talking. That's what it was. I'm with you, Roots. I'm with you. You never disrespected the goddess, my brother. You just wouldn't stop talking. That's all. We got it. Go ahead,
which is a manner of disrespect. So that's exactly the point that I was just making. By disregarding someone ignoring what she asked. She asked one specific question, which is the only reason why I intervened, is that why can't you table the nonsense and discuss what is important to our children? Here we go. Here we go again. Here we go again. I didn't interrupt you with your harangue. I am stating what she asked someone to respond to. So, AP, when you weren't able to intervene and moderate, what she asked was, could we discuss what is pertinent for our future destination, our children and our grandchildren's sake, and not having anyone be listening to this vulgarity being going on uninterrupted by someone foolish like this? So, since you can't shut up long enough to listen, you have one mouth and have two ears. Try listening twice as much as you speak first. Secondly, as the sister asked, I would prefer that she ask it again now that AP is on so that she can get across what she was attempting the panel to discuss. And I yield to you, my sister.
And then when she said stop, I stopped the sentence and said, can we please stop this shit? And he kept going, calling me names and everything. And I said, the lady was telling us to stop. So it wasn't me, it was him. Why don't you keep on going, stupid ass Alabama? See,
y'all listen, please. Please, can I say this and then I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna get off.
Trouble with y'all. I know my scholarship better than you motherfuckers, but I ain't gonna let y'all disrespect me. Old lady don't even know what the fuck she is.
Listen.
So she came up here and started some shit, and she don't even know what the fuck she is. She said she's indigenous. Man, that's the African made indigenous.
I was indigenous. I said I was organic to the land. Don't put words in my mouth. I know who I am.
Too beautiful. You won't even say that I'm the one that tried to stop the shit when you said let's start peace.
I don't even know who.
I said that.
Right at this point, I don't even know who.
I know y'all don't.
Hey, Root Words, I gave you credit. Let's move on, brother. I said you know, come on, brother. I got you.
Listen, I don't feel disrespected. Okay, the brother didn't disrespect me. I'm not taking sides. I simply asked the two brothers to table the bickering they had going on because it wasn't beneficial to what we was here to discuss. You can't display scholarship if everybody is belligerent. Do y'all understand that once we once we get our footing and reclaim our land, that we will be in council. We can't be sitting in council arguing. We can't be sitting in council not respecting one another. It's not gonna work. This is your training ground right here. Is to be respectful. I'm not no youngster. I'm a triple OG. My son just came in here to see what the fuck is going on. My grandbabies just came down. I'm from Khalifa land, the West Coast, the Bay Area. I don't got time for games. I'm trying to build a future for my grandchildren. Okay?
I'm glad you said I ain't disrespect you because I just didn't think I disrespect you. Thank you, beautiful.
You didn't, brother. I said that. Root word. I said you didn't disrespect.
See, dude just came in here starting shit. We should just keep on moving.
Yeah.
So I love y'all. I'm an exit. Keep loving light. We all trying to find our way. So all of these titles, won't y'all just table that shit? We organic to this land. We know we didn't come here on those slave ships. We've been through a hell of a lot. So I love y'all. Peace, love, and light.
I appreciate you coming on, Sister Remy. I appreciate you once again from Big Aboriginal Power and the rest of the Aboriginal community. We appreciate you coming on, sister. We always
much love, guys. Appreciate
energy and the feminine vibes. We appreciate you. Stand on what you stand on. Keep doing what you're doing, sis.
I'm a herbalist, so y'all need some medicine, hit me up.
Absolutely. Hey, drop your contact.
I'm into the herbs also, but I'm just not a herbalist.
Drop your contact.
I love the herbs, sister. I appreciate you.
Herbs, essential oils, all that's nature, all that's natural from the earth.
That's what I'm trying to tell our people, sister. We need those herbs to get those diseases out of our bodies.
Love y'all. I'm not trying to take no.
My
to
chick,
take
my
these
chick.
opportunities as your training grounds, because our people are built on councils. We sit down and talk. We can't do that. You got to learn now. Somebody got to tell you. I'm 51 years old. I'm about to go tend to my 3 grandbabies in there. I love y'all. Peace.
Much love, sister. Peace.
Yeah, she make a nigga want to spend the night, but y'all carry on.
What's good, Smoke? Grand rising, everybody, man. Let's get back to the bill.
Absolutely, man. This is a fire bill. Hey, I wish the sister dropped the link to her contact information so people can hit her up for any of the herbalist information if they will. If she feel free, drop your link in the chat, sis. Shout out to the sister Remy. We definitely appreciate all the work. What's going on out there, everybody? Everybody good?
Yeah, I'm good, my brother. You know, I just want to, I take the mic, you know, these religions got our people believing in something that don't exist, and that makes them slaves to an unseen source. And that's why we're mind fucked. Because basically, like I said, I'm not afraid of death. I'm ready to die for mine and the future generation. It's our people that's surrendering to a higher power that ain't there. And I look at that as a mental illness. And I look at, you will always be a slave as long as you believe in something that don't exist. I'm not a slave to nothing that don't exist. I'm a warrior. I'm ready to die. When are people going to wake the fuck up and stop participating in these religions? As long as you believe in God, you ain't going to fight for your life because you think something going to come help you. But like I said, I don't fear shit. I'm ready to die for mine and my people. When we going to stop allowing these people to reclassify us, put us in these statuses? And like I said, anybody know me, I'm anti every motherfucking thing. You know what I mean? But I have a battle with the religion, the government. They're controlling the people through religion and science and a few other things. But when are y'all gonna stop being a slave to a God, that invisible God? And I'm gonna land right there.
Amen, Big Dog Philly OG. If I can take the baton on that, the whole issue of what I'm hearing misguided people talk about what is supposed scholarship. It's very ironic for me that I don't care what it is, whoever the individual or the group is, they're coming from a context and a construct of what has been brought here by foreign invaders. Now, what's amusing to me is you already know these people's entire existence is based on a fraud. I don't care whether you want to take up this notion of white skin privilege, white supremacy, anything defined as white, by the way. So if you want to talk just a brief moment about one particular issue that could be considered scientific, my good big dog Philly OG, I heard you and the other sister talk about herbalism. Do you know anything in white structure in science that is healthy? Are you aware that all of the things that we're consuming, whether it's salt, flour, sugar, they are all start with the word refine. And you know what refine means, my good brother? I know you do. So you're a holistic, healthy type person. Refine means stripping of any dark matter, substance, or dark existence. You know the grain is brown, right? Whether it's wheat, corn, rye, barley. You know it has some sort of melanin content, correct? You know true salt from the sea has a little sort of a grayish tint to it or has some other melanin content in it, right? Now, when these substances get to the table for the ingredients of what we're consuming as so-called food, and by the way, let's not forget, it's called the Food and Drug Administration. All of these substances, flour, sugar, and salt, are the primary source of the death lifestyle of our Aboriginal population. That's a fact. Now, you can quarrel with me as you will, But we don't have high blood pressure. We don't have obesity. We don't have mental issues, and that includes going into whether you're talking about being of Down syndrome or on the spectrum of autism. All these things, if you want to really get to the crux of the matter, is based on those three subjects I just pointed out. And those are the mainstay. They even call it the staples of our foodstuffs. And each one of them is called refined, enriched, or bleached. Now,
Hey,
how does that not come to your understanding that it is whiteness that is death? And I'll leave and land on this one parting statement from all Aboriginal cultures around the world. When death hits an individual or a community, they paint themselves white because they are not white in their natural standing and essence. And I yield.
Yeah, so that's why I say I love what Big Dog Philly said, and that goes into what you were saying, white supremacy. So when you go to religions, which they bring that fakeness to it, but the realness about religions is the husbandry act, where, you know what I'm saying, you give your mother's lineage up to a man, or vice versa, in a contract. So that's really how our people got knocked off their pedestal, is through these religions, when our people entered these buildings and went into these oral contracts. Oh, Jesus, yes, Jesus, my savior. Well, you just orally contracted into that. Oh, this church is everything. I worship the blood of Jesus, and I bow down and submit to Allah. So, I mean, you just contracted that shit, and that put you in a husbandry act, and that took the rights of your lands away. Now, when we get the white supremacists, us Moors, the only ones that teach this shit. You can't be Black, Negro, and African American in contract. But that goes for these Europeans too. They're not white, Alabama. If you call them white like food, the food don't turn colors. The food don't turn red, orange, burn, brownish. That's a hue. Quit calling these people white. They're Europeans. Take them off the fucking land. Just like they took us off the land, they're not white. So if you call them white, you're practicing white supremacy. White supremacy means that you sign a contract and you carry a United States citizen subject slavery religious shit. That's all it is. They're not white. They're pink, red, orange, and all. They're colorful. So stop using white supremacy. Call them a European and take them the fuck off the land. I digress.
I'm not certain it was, you were directing that to me personally. I didn't call any people white. I have discussed white substances as far as in the context of what is
and
considered
you call it human
food.
White, sir.
I didn't interrupt.
White,
See,
sir.
here you go again with your behavior that you need to check. You need to curb.
Bro,
I didn't interrupt you. I did not interrupt you. So since you are directing something at me, please stand on your tongue and let me speak. I would appreciate that.
Man, why can't we talk about religion?
Because I did not interrupt you. I only asked you to do one simple thing, which is a sign of respect. I didn't interrupt you. Then would you stop doing it to me? It's that simple. It's really that simple. Now, as I again, excuse me, as I was stating about substance of consumption and whether it is health consumed within a body,
we don't.
There is only.
People do.
Excuse me. I did not interrupt you, and I would appreciate if you would stop doing it when I'm speaking. The fact of the matter still remains. The persons that you bow and scrape to with this Moorishness is from an origin out of a place called the North African continent. You also use Africa as a term. That came from these so-called white people. You claim stop calling them white. You also claim that they're from Europe. Europa is not a white goddess. Europe is not a white land. These people actually have no origin story at all. So I'm not calling them white or not. I'm saying the persons, people like you, if you want to talk your bogus ass scholarship, you Moors brought these so-called white Europeans into being. Now we got one of two things that you want to argue in your scholarship. Either the big head scientists from the Nation of Islam created these people out of a lab, or your concubines that you Moors brought over here under white slavery, that's the white woman, that you said you impregnated and created these white so-called demons. So when you want to stand on your Moorish scholarship, why don't you start with those two facts first, clean the wax out of your ears, and shut your mouth long enough to actually have some intelligence?
How can me and you talk? Me and you on Aboriginal Powers channel, and we both have 1 minute each. And I'm gonna say you and your community is fake, and you practice white supremacy. And whatever you want to debate with me, cool. I'm proving that you are a white supremacist. You are an agent, because that's all you know how to talk about is slavery, and you call Europeans white. And you talk about slavery. Talk about our great Aboriginal history. Talk about the circle zero. Talk about the number zero that we made.
Hey, hold on. I want to allow y'all to go back and forth, but I want to just get in because my mic is working. I can hear y'all now. I want to say peace and blessings to the chat. We got 236 people in here. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all support the channel. Hey, links at the bottom right of the screen for those that want to support the channel. Cash App tags.
I don't know if he went in or out, but make sure y'all hit that like button, share, and subscribe, man. Support the channel, man. Big AP, man. We doing things in the community, man.
Yeah, bang that button, hit that Cash App, support the platform that AP has brought to the community. Now, I'm not exact. Go ahead, Big Dog.
If you haven't subscribed to my new channel, make sure you subscribe to Big Dog Philly OG channel. You know, I don't want shit from the people but respect. And y'all can, if you have any music, send it to me. Like I said, y'all can debate on my platform if y'all choose. I'll be totally biased. But much respect to everybody, man. We got
you hear what he said, Alabama?
We got to start building.
I'm saying my debate to you is you a white supremacist, black man. You practice white supremacy. Everything that come out your mouth is white supremacy, and you a black man. That's my debate to you. And more scholarship is better than anything you've ever heard of. Alabama. And then you put Ali Bamu in front of there. You a man of Ali. You a man of Muslim. That's why you got mad at Big Dog Philly when he started talking about religions. America, the people that was aboriginal to America or indigenous to America before the colonists came, we didn't practice Ali. We didn't practice religions. That's why you switch the subject off and start calling rice white people and shit. So anytime you go against the Moors, we can go over there to Big Dog Philly's channel and I'll jump on your ass like a monkey. I digress.
I'm glad you identify yourself as a monkey, because that is exactly what you do when you come from this so-called motherland. And none of what you're saying can be ascribed to me, because that is not what I was talking about. Again, showing how you don't open your ears while you keep tripping over your tongue. Now, very simply put, as I was stating, you know nothing about me. I know nothing about you. I'm not going to ascribe anything to you. You can't tell me who I am or what I think. What Big Dog was stating, again, your ability not to shut up long enough is very evident. People listening can see why you have a problem with intelligent discussion. The fact of the matter, no, religion has nothing to do with whether you exist or not. So I am not here to answer to you. Root words. First of all, number one, there is no religion. If you want to discuss your so-called scholarship, stops, ends, and begins with your existence on the African continent. There is no timeline from that landmass that predates or precedes my homeland here. That's first. Secondly, I am not here to agree with you on your being a Muslim or a Moor or anything else that has nothing to do with the people here. Every person who has come here has brought their philosophy, their religion, their way of existence, and have tried to convince me and mine that we are something other than we have always been. So when you take your head out of your ass and stop running your mouth, maybe you'll actually hear the truth. And I yield.
Have a respectful debate, bro. Why can't we just go have 2 minutes of what we're talking about so we quit running around in circles? Ali, Bamu, Ali. And when Big Dog Philly start talking about these religious ain't shit, you straight start talking white men or rice and corn and calling them some shit. And I'm going to teach you what the Moors should have taught your Ali Bamu self. That they're Europeans, sir. Take them off the land. Quit using white supremacy. You're ignorant, sir. And I want to debate you over it. I digress shit. Fuck right now. Let's hop on Big Dog Philly after this over with so I can show you scholarship. Ali's man. And you too, Back Creek Stones, dumbass nigga from Mississippi and from Texas, but got some Kentucky and some Tennessee Back Creek Stones. How is you Back Creek Stones and you ain't even from there? So that's saying that the only thing that you're claiming in Tennessee is some religious shit. That's why y'all shut the fuck up when Big Dog Philly talk. Y'all some religious not fanatics. And I debate y'all on that. Y'all can't get out of it. Suckers. I digress.
Well, this has turned out to be quite interesting.
Which I didn't want to step on you, brother. Again, go ahead, speak. Because he does that. That's his shtick. But go ahead, brother. You were saying?
Yeah,
man, fuck this shit. What's up with the debate, man? Why ain't one of y'all saying, yeah, we gonna go over that? Well, why we keep going, nigga? We here right now. Quit diverting. Quit moving the goalposts, nigga. I'm calling you niggas out on a respectful debate where I can't cut you off.
If we were in a certain place where you keep throwing the N-word around and keep cussing, there'll be some people who would go and break your lip and bust a couple of teeth in your mouth so that you can no longer speak. Now, if you want to talk about an actual discussion of what's important, like the sister was saying, it's what's important for my children and my grandchildren, because I definitely can, just from listening to you, your son has a real problem ahead if he's going to be copying your behavior. Now, I've said one simple thing that is a simple fact. The Moors and their scholarship claim that they brought the so-called white European to the New World. The Moorish Science Temple of America, which you trying to talk over me because you know this is the lie that y'all teach. You say you navigated all of the explorers for the age of discovery and brought this demon invasion force to this shore. Now, when we want to discuss simple facts, not your perspective, not your opinion, those white concubines that you impregnated, that you guided these foreign invaders to my soil, then we can obviously start with that fact, not your opinion, that fact. And what I am repeating is what your prophet, Noble Drew Ali, what your Moorish science said, that you fell asleep for however many years after the 700 years you invaded Europe, because you invaded it. You're not native to Europe. You're not native to Africa. Your Moorish so-called philosophy is something that was imposed on indigenous populations through those two continents. Now you want to shop your ass over here on our doorstep and try to feed the same garbage to convince other ignorant people of Aboriginal ancestry here that they are either a Moor, a Muslim, or a Negropean. Now, we only have these problems because you brought them here. Now, this is according to your so-called scholarship. So if that's what you hold to, that's fine. That's your choice to believe. I stress your belief. But the fact remains, everybody who has the time, effort, and intent coming to here, they're not going to Africa. They're not going to Europe. They're not going to China. Everybody and their mama is on our doorstep jocking us. And I yield.
All I'm saying is you will not debate that shit. Why don't me, you, and Aboriginal Power, me, you, and Philly talk about this shit? And I'm going to say that I'm gonna go past the Moors of the 1400s. I'm gonna go to the Moors of the 1400s and the Moors of now. We run the Aboriginal community. That's my debate to you. Y'all's teachers, my nigga. Y'all have nothing without the Moors. Everything you say, I'm gonna come at you, dude, on some sick shit. When are you ready, sir? Okay, if we did all
First of all, the Moors originate from North and West Africa.
Let's debate this shit.
The word Moor originates from North and West Africa. So y'all to teach anybody if y'all went through slavery, bro.
There's no such thing as that stuff. So I'm gonna ask y'all the years, and y'all can't give the years, so y'all gonna lose.
Oh, there's slavery. There's slavery. It's called free labor. It's called free labor.
When did it happen, sir? Put years to it.
1516, the slavery of the Barbary coast. Now, I mean, that's your people of the Horn of Africa, right? Taking, your presumed whites.
You know what the word Berber means, sir?
Go ahead, oblige me, boy.
It means foreigner.
You're a foreigner. Okay.
Yes, we was the foreigners over there. We was the Berbers over there. We was the foreign species over there. Okay, let's keep going now. Told you,
okay.
y'all fucking
you went over there.
Great education. This is like,
nigga.
Man, do you want to debate or not, Back Creek? I'm calling you out and saying we your daddies. We taught y'all everything. We got more heart than y'all, and we in history, y'all not. Y'all adjectives, we're nouns, and y'all full of shit religious people. That's my debate to y'all two niggas. What?
We weren't speaking Hebrew over here. We were speaking Latin. All
I'm the only person in the history of melanated people to say that. I started that, sir.
No, you didn't.
Greek babe. Where did you learn it from, sir?
Not from you.
Where did you learn it from, sir?
Not from you.
Islam. Like I said, we your teachers. And
oh my God! How the hell? See, Root. How are you gonna say Root? How are you gonna say we're tied into religion when you're tied into religion? See, that's the ancient shit that we're talking about. You trying to tie us into your drama.
I don't even want to do it here. When are we gonna have a respectful conversation so I can't cut y'all
Root,
off?
Root, you're never gonna get a debate. Root, you're never gonna get a debate.
We your daddies. You don't even know what Latin is. It's called Moorish Latin, sir.
Oh my God, that's made up. You just made that up. That's made up. That's made up, bro. Moorish Latin. Moors don't even have a language, bro. See, that's the problem. You guys for the past 200 years have been smearing your names all over everybody's history, including Chinese.
Bro, when are we going to sit down? Because your name is Bat Creek. I'm going to align you to the Hebrews, and you're not even from Tennessee.
Your name is Groot words. Your name is Groot.
Words. Do you know what root words go to?
Groot. Your name is Groot.
It goes to every last Western language in the hemisphere.
The same intellect as I am Groot from fucking the Avengers, bro.
Greek, if you look up, do you know the word Greek?
Your name is Groot, bro.
When you look at the word Greek in etymology, it means creek. They dropped the K and made it the G. It's the creek.
And the V is the A, and okay, all right, bro.
Look,
that's Latin. That's Latin. That's Latin, bro.
I teach Latin, bro. I teach Latin. You don't. You teach Back Creek.
That's all rather interesting, but we traveled a long way off course here. We was dealing with Rod.
This is about Rod. Hey, my fault for cutting you off. My fault, brother. My fault.
Yeah, I'm just saying, right. We was dealing with a Rod Hayes interview or a video, right? And the source of all this contention stems from that video. So let's try to segue back to the topic, man, and we can talk about all the other shit some other time. I'll land right there.
See, Rod Hayes a good teacher. He just accidentally said the feathers beat the fezzes, but I'm like, hold on, man. The feathers and the fezzes together, unless you one of these religious Moors or unless you one of these Hebrew aboriginals. That's why I can't really say the whole community like that. I'm putting names to this shit because I fucks with motherfucking aboriginal power, and I am aboriginal to America. But y'all saying some more shit, nigga. Let's get that scholarship started. Let's do it on a scholarship level. If y'all want to devise some shit, I'll show that y'all got 3rd grade education, Back Creek and Alabama. You a Muslim and you a Hebrew up here talking about some Moors.
But you a Moor. That's the thing.
That ain't a religion.
I ain't no religion. How am I Hebrew? Because my name is Back Creek, and it's supposed to be. It's misinterpreted. It's misinterpreted from Latin to Paleo Hebrew. It's Latin, fool. It's Latin. You're an idiot.
Latin.
You're an idiot.
It is not Latin. I'm the only person on YouTube.
You're not the only person. Oh my God.
Latin, bro. Are you crazy?
Here goes the soldier boy of the community, bro. You're the only nigga, bro. The only nigga that can do this.
How do you say the in Latin?
You're the only nigga that can speak Latin, bro.
How do you say hello in Latin?
Stop capping, bro.
Right, let's not have a Latin class right now. Let's not have a Latin class. Let's get back to some of this Rod Hayes information and see if it can be deciphered or not. See if the Moors really are dirty, or see if the Moors.
What other languages? What other languages you speak, Root?
We don't want to deal with his languages because he's not gonna stay focused on the language. All he have is contention right now. We just want to deal with a little information, just a little bit.
I like that. I'm gonna fall back for a while. I feel that. My fault.
Hey, peace to the guys, man. Peace to all American Aborigines.
Issue with you building your channel, bro. I ain't never tell a nigga not to build their channel.
Peace, Chief.
But you're not gonna love me to sleep and act like you. What I'm saying is factual, my nigga. You telling me you're not gonna compete with me, but you say you do algorithms for 20 years, bro.
Yo, LV.
You stepping in my lane. That's some cap shit, bro. I respect it I respect it when you
Peace, Chief. What's good, Chief?
It is what it is. That's why.
Hey, I'm good, man.
Peace, Chief.
I don't think he got to know his mic on mute.
I know what I'm dealing with, bro.
Yeah, you need to mute his mic.
So don't tell me you're not gonna compete with me if you
LV, mute your mic. Bro, we can hear your whole conversation.
So what's wrong with my vision then? You talk about I see it like that. Tell me what I'm saying.
AP, can you mute this dude?
Make a mishap back.
I'll put him in the back.
AP's mic messed up a little bit. Oh, he muted it.
Oh, yeah, okay, good. Hey, man, peace to the guys, man. Yeah,
y'all hear me, though. I just want to make sure y'all can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Fuck the bullshit.
Yeah, I'm trying to get something out the conversation. I want to know what's the point of contention. I didn't hear the brother Rod Hayes, and what's the point of contention? What's going on?
What the point of contention was, Rod Hayes brought up Moors in a very unsavory, reference, and that sparked off root words. And in the chat, it went down for a minute before AP dropped the link, and he had already asked root word to come up, so root word came up on the defensive. And he been defending himself.
We were fighting on all the sides, though. See, I don't like that more conversation, because now we're gonna talk about what more? Where did it come from? This and that and the third. You know what I'm saying? North Africa, Alabama, this and that and the third, and who's calling us Moors and this and that and the third. So I don't like the stupidity in this conversation, Root. You definitely got way more scholarship than that, brother, to be arguing about weird ass shit.
We got many enemies in few
hours. No, I'm just keeping it real, bro. Like, you definitely got way more scholarship than this, brother.
Bro, do you want it too, Chief? You want it too, Chief?
Hey, bro, I'm your teacher, bro. I'm not gonna even waste my time spanking your ass. So we can do this right here, right now. I don't have to set something up. I'm gonna edify you right now. Okay, bro, let me talk. So your problem is that you didn't even have discipline. That's not Islam, sir. That's not Islam.
Bro, Islam is not Moors.
That's not Islam.
Bro, what's your genealogy?
And you made it. What you said, Moorish. You said Moorish. You said, bro. You said Moorish Latin.
Bro, what is your genealogy?
There's no such thing as Moorish Latin. It's called American Latin. So watch your fucking mouth when you're talking to your teacher, sir. Not you, bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Chief,
watch your mouth, bro. Like, that's your whole fucking problem, bro. That's your whole fucking problem. I'm trying to have a conversation, and you cutting me the fuck off.
Germany, my nigga. Chief,
all right, bro. All right, yeah, I'm from Germany. All of that, yes. Okay, cool. All right. You fuck. I'm from Mississippi. I'm from Mississippi. You don't want to talk information. You don't want to talk information. You know I'm embarrassed your stupid ass. You know, no, we right here right now, sir. We right here right now. We right here right now. We right here right now. I let you talk. I talk you. Hey, sir. Hey, sir. I will talk your stupid ass under the table. I will. Hey, Root. Tell these people that used to be called Negro Science. And what happened? What happened when we had that debate about Negro? What happened? What happened? Tell the people what happened, sir. Tell the people what happened. My foot's still up your ass right now, you fuck ass nigga. Hey, you need to shut your disrespectful dumb ass up. Hey, look, I'll give you everything that you want, dumb ass boy. But hey, let's talk scholarship. What do you know, little bitch? What do you know? What do you know? Just shut your little dumb ass up and let's talk some information. That's what we over here to do is build, nigga. And there's a whole bunch of people on the fucking panel, and we can't hear nothing but your stupid ass talking, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Nigga, hey bro, we can shoot the club the fuck up, bitch. I don't give a fuck. But what you not gonna do is gonna talk over everybody, you little dumbass boy.
Chief, my nigga, I wasn't even talking to you.
Nah, I'm talking to you though, bro. You being disrespectful to the woman that came, to the goddess that came on this platform. You being disrespectful to the elders, and now you being disrespectful to your motherfucking teacher, you little bitty ass bitch. If we was all in the same room, I swear to God, y'all, I put this on everything I love. None of these niggas will be having none of these conversations. He'll be sitting down before, nigga, I'll make you sit down and pee, boy. Boy, listen to what I'm saying to you. Watch your motherfucking mouth when you talking about the Aboriginal community, when you disrespectful, you little bitch. Because somebody gave you a platform to do this on. So shut your dumb ass up. I came over here in peace, but you're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to keep disrespecting this fucking platform. So shut your dumb ass up. Let's talk information. Stop running around here crying about more of this, more of that. You too goddamn stupid for that, boy. That's a distraction. That's your fucking problem, bro. You niggas, nah, man, all that. And then you back and forth. You all over the place with it. Stand on something. Stand on something, nigga.
You ran him off, Chief.
I don't think he
fuck him, bro. He shouldn't even been in this bitch in the first place. He's not bringing nothing to the table, bro. Nothing.
Every single fucking time, bro. And I called that root words first and shit. Straight up, all the way through the comment section and shit, dude. That nigga need to go. He needs to get
real
the fuck
talk,
out
bro.
of here.
He's not bringing nothing tangible to this conversation.
Bro, like when
fuck all that trolling, nigga. Bro. I will beat you the fuck up, nigga. Real talk. I will beat your face in, sir. Now, if it comes to information, nigga, you know I will run your dumb ass off this month like you just ran your stupid ass up off here, boy. Fuck is wrong with y'all? And I go for anybody that got any point of contention of what we doing in this Aboriginal community. Shut y'all dumb ass up. Real talk. You ain't built for this. Running your fucking mouth. Nigga been around, ain't did shit. The whole time, this little nigga ain't did shit. Why is anybody listening to him? He shouldn't have a fucking opinion. Nigga, you a grown ass man, ain't never done nothing. Real talk, bro. A lot of you niggas is running y'all fucking mouth. You niggas is little boys. You niggas haven't done nothing. Real talk, man. You groupie motherfuckers ain't done nothing. Y'all on here playing on the internet all day. Nigga, anybody, no time to play with you niggas, bro. For real. We can't rap about it, nigga. Let's put some gloves on. If you ain't trying to put no motherfucking gloves on, nigga, you can't talk to me. Real talk. Nigga be running around, running y'all motherfucking mouth, nigga. Put the motherfucking gloves on, my nigga. Take that challenge. Nigga running around here talking about what he gonna do. Okay, put the gloves on. If you don't like what the fuck I say, chiefholiday@gmail.com. Put them motherfucking gloves on. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Niggas don't want to get in the ring on no motherfucking debate. They only want to do is talk in circles. Nobody doing all that. Nigga, put them motherfucking gloves on, my G. Anybody that say, oh, we started the Aboriginal community, put them gloves on, nigga. How about that? Put them motherfucking gloves on. You niggas ain't built for this, bro. Real talk, man. We trying to have a yo, bro. Like I said, man, whatever y'all want, I'm with that too. I'm with the shit. I'm talking about shit. chiefholiday@gmail.com. Don't be on the internet talking crazy. Nigga, call me behind the scenes, set it up, and put them motherfucking gloves on. If not, you need to shut the fuck up. That's what you need to do. This ain't directed to Root. This directed to any motherfucking body that got a problem, nigga. Put them fucking gloves on. This ain't no motherfucking clubhouse. We not playing about our motherfucking ancestors. We're not playing about our land. We're definitely not playing about our fucking respect. Nigga talking about Islam and all this other stuff, the prophet, and he showed no discipline when it came. When the sister came on and said, "Hey, could you guys do?" I'm sitting back watching. Because you guys,
Hey,
you know.
shout out to Chief Holiday. Appreciate you, Chief
Hey, bro,
Holiday,
listen, I'm with
brother.
the shit. Whatever you niggas want, I'm with the shit. Real talk, bro. I'm tired of you niggas, man. You niggas is the fakest fucking community ever. Period. Fuck y'all. How about that? And if this don't apply to you, let it fly. But if it apply, I'm sorry. Let that motherfucking rock hit you upside your dumb ass head. You not doing nothing. You guys are a part of the fucking problem. And don't tell me y'all don't want to see no motherfuckers arguing, no grown ass 40, 50-year-old men gossiping on the internet. Don't tell me y'all don't want to see that shit. Because y'all line the fuck up for it. Weird motherfuckers. How about that? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
No,
it's a bunch of jealous ass men running around here with pantyhose on and garter belts. Real talk. You don't fuck with me, that's what you the fuck is, nigga. And I stand on it. When I call a nigga a rat, like, check this out. Niggas act like when we say shit, bro, you are accountable by death will come out your fucking mouth. A lot of you niggas need to be put to sleep. Real talk. You niggas is fake, playing on the motherfucking internet all day. Real talk, bro. Niggas is tired of y'all, man. So at this point, I've been told y'all, ain't shit safe in 2022. If you got a fucking problem, chiefholiday@gmail.com. We can't rap it about, we can't talk it out. Nigga, then we can put it out. And if fucking work with the motherfucking swords, that's all y'all gotta know. All the other shit y'all talking about, bro, nigga, miss that shit. Cause nigga, these people is running circles around us. And you niggas is still arguing over what type of more. Really? Go argue that on your platform, bro. We still ain't heard the information because I hear some stupid shit. Disrespecting the elders, disrespecting the sisters. Really? Nah, man, we're not putting up with that no more, bro. We're gonna start putting hands and feet on you motherfuckers. How about that? And if you don't like that, like I said, if you don't like what I've got to say, who cares? You came here. I didn't come to your shit. You came to our shit. And I'm tired of motherfucking talking about Americans started something. Is there Native Americans that push this community?
That was a question.
So when motherfuckers, yeah, but I'm just saying those are a bunch of pussies that's around here, and motherfuckers support these pussies, support rats, support women beaters, support scam niggas. Niggas, y'all don't give a fuck. Why should we give a fuck? Why the fuck should we fuck if you don't give a fuck? So it's contingency of motherfuckers stealing people's land, motherfuckers sex trafficking, all this other shit. Y'all worried about the wrong shit. Soft motherfuckers, man. Real talk. And don't fucking tell work being done in this community, because guess what? I got jobs fucking days. I got jobs in Las Vegas right now. $20, $30 an hour right now, independent contractor. You motherfuckers reach jobs? Well, I guess all you bros got a job then, huh? That's why you're on the internet all goddamn day, huh? We talking about buildings, you motherfuckers ain't talking about shit, but playing on the fucking internet. Real talk, bro. Grown babies, internet all day. So fuck you, I said, man. We just need men and women. We don't need all you weak motherfuckers doing nothing. All the builders, man. Shout out to people that's really doing this work. But if you offended by what I'm saying, because you the problem. What you say, brother? What you say, fam? Real talk, bro. I'm tired of these people, man. Real talk,
I
bro.
already know you tired, Chief. What's good?
Bro, I'm been tired long time ago, bro. But I got the right to say what the fuck I'm gonna say, man. Fuck y'all, bro. Real talk. Everybody, fam. We allow fuck shit. Niggas tune in to fuck shit. Niggas support fuck shit. The real shit don't get supported. The shit that moves the needle, the shit that's been done in this community. You understand what I'm saying? Real shit that been done. You got motherfuckers talking about they don't deal with genealogy. All this weird shit, bro. Like I said, man, it's a problem right now. I'm tired of talking to you niggas. I bet not see y'all nowhere, bro. It's gonna be a problem. I want all that mouth y'all talking. Please have that same energy in real life. And I know 99.9% of the time, I'm not gonna see none of you niggas. June 25th, man, Atlanta, Georgia, man, it's going down. I'll be there. I'm gonna be there. Have the same fucking mouth.
I'll
Please.
be there too, Chief.
Bro,
Have
it's
your
all
same
I do, bro. Niggas like, man,
I will be there.
I want to see your face. Come face in light in real time. Come
Big
see me.
dog
Come
Philly
smell
OG
this
gonna
kush
be there too.
time, nigga. I'm tired of you, nigga. It's a short trip from wherever you. If you're not in Atlanta, you gotta pull up. That's all you gotta do. But I'm gonna warn you. We believe in the same over here, and we heavy, move right. Okay? So don't fuck around. Have fucking energy, man. Talk. At the same time, y'all ain't got the energy for them crackers in y'all community, them Asians in y'all community that's punking you niggas. Ain't built shit for the community. Got a nerve to have a mouth on the internet. You don't have a right to talk. You have a right to sit down and pee, nigga. That's it. You have no right to talk. Nick can't even say what they have done for the internet, let alone what they've done for their community, their family, nothing. No, ain't nobody bringing nothing to the table, bro. Real talk. But talk. Where's the action at, bro? Our sisters want to see some action. These babies want to see some action. They don't want to hear this mouth. They don't want to keep niggas going back and forth about Moors. Are you serious? Indians, Moors, niggas, really? What we own, bro? What are we building? Once again, jobs, opportunities on deck. chiefholiday@gmail.com. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. And if not, if you have jobs, you need employees, you need contracted workers. Tap in. Now, y'all tell me, who else is doing this? What other communities is putting on for their community? Putting on for their people? Empowering their people? I really want to know. Shit is ridiculous, bro. Real talk, man. So I ain't want to, I don't be wanting to, I ain't even that guy because I really don't give a fuck. Real talk. Because I don't need YouTube to be validated to be somebody. So remember that. And we need more active people. We need less followers. We need more leaders. Okay? We need
Hey,
men.
can you hear me, Chief?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother.
All right, I can't really hear y'all. It seems like I'm a little low. But peace and blessings to everybody in the chat, man. What y'all got going on? Everybody good?
Who's that? That's you, AP?
Yeah, that's AP.
me,
I'm
nigga.
here, AP.
Okay.
What's good? I hear
Nigga,
y'all.
that's me, nigga.
Yeah, that's AP, big guy.
All
I'm
right.
still here with y'all.
What do you say, Chief?
No, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah. I was
You
just
sound
making sure everybody
like
good.
Blue
My
or
mic low. I don't know
somebody.
what's going on with my mic. I'm paying everybody bill.
You sound like Blue. Hey, shout out to Blue. Yeah, man. Man.
I think we still got LV on this motherfucker. What's going on, LV? Who the hell was you cussing out in the background?
Legs. That ain't a rude word, man. I'm sorry, man. Love pushing buttons. Real talk. You love pushing nigga buttons, man.
That nigga ain't push nobody's buttons. His buttons was pressed.
He was whining about some goddamn
Hold on, bro.
foreign
AP,
nonsense.
he said you a Hebrew. Are you a Hebrew?
Who, AP?
Yeah, bro. Ruber say you a Hebrew, bro.
Well, he said I'm German too, so I don't. Who
That
knows?
That nigga said.
It's a
You
whole
heard that
weirdo.
nigga? Did you hear that nigga, bro? He said, y'all niggas gonna stop bullying me. Like, oh wow. So this is what it's about, huh? Pressurizing, and it's, bro. Just he's in his community because he wants to convert over from a fence to a feather, bro. Just throw that hat down, my nigga.
He been around too long to not have nothing in his resume.
And I want to apologize.
Done.
And I want to apologize to everybody on the panel for acting immature. I mean, but that's just like honestly, it just soothes my soul to just like get on Rootbird's fucking nerves because he know he's wrong and he know he's fake. So like, I mean, that's just my mission, just to piss off.
I couldn't take it no more, y'all. I just couldn't take it no more, and I was trying to change the energy, but this nigga just take it to a whole nother space.
All good, Chief. You did what you had
And
to
I'm
do,
gonna let it out. You know, I have some. You know, I feel away. So I'm gonna let it be known how I feel about this fake ass community. Real talk. Real talk. Niggas allow niggas to push in the public fake information.
And
niggas support pale skins more than they support the Aborigines in this community. I can go on and on and on and on and all the fuckery that you guys support. I can go on and on and on.
And Phoenix Moon just right now, scam alert. Phoenix Moon just caught another. Phoenix Moon just caught another youngster, bro. Stole another nigga's genealogy and shit. I'm not gonna put his name up on blast, but if y'all keep doing this shit, right, letting people stop posting your genealogy in front and shit like that, and you getting a DM talking about Tasha She in your DMs talking about you related to Phoenix Moon and shit, then I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Yeah, man. Watch out what the fuck is going on, man. These crooked people. And like I said, we got some of the smartest people on the YouTube right now in our live stream, and this is the Aboriginal platform. A lot of these brothers and sisters are very smart. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got Lex Vortex on this motherfucker in the background. I'm about to let everybody in right now. Let me see if I can get everybody in. Shit. All right, let me go.
My brothers from other mothers, can you hear me though?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Chief. Greatest of all time.
It's the GOAT.
I mean, you have to forgive me for just a pause for a moment because we about to have some real, and I'm gonna say it like it is, some real nigga shit for Juneteenth coinciding with Father's Day because I'm on the doorstep of Gordon Granger, Galveston, because I'm in H-Town. All right. So when we start talking these things that are perpetuating ignorance, and I'm not directing this at the person who shall not be named, who at least left the space with that very bad vibe. But when we have our people being misled to think that others made them free, are you feeling what I'm saying here? The Emancipation Proclamation, the rising up on Galveston shores 2.5 years later. That's the whole narrative behind Juneteenth. For most people don't know, it is now an official national holiday. We're going on a year. Okay. This raised in the wake of the Father's Day and the death of our good brother George Floyd, who is also out of 3rd Ward, Texas, I might add. So I'm pointing these things out for those who might want to honor their fathers, this supposed Father's Day. Here again, isn't that an interesting thing? What is a holiday any for us, Chief? I'm going to segue with that. Chief, holiday. What's a holy day for us in the Aboriginal community?
Yeah, I don't celebrate none of that shit, my brother. None of it. Stop celebrating that shit. Get out the loop.
I feel you on that, Big G. Now, but Philly, okay, and again, I'm not pointing this at anyone in particular. I'm just using it as a way to bounce off a little play on words there. Philadelphia Freedom, right? What? Did this same Moors claim that Philadelphia was the capital? Big Philly OG? Do you know they claimed Philadelphia to be the original capital of this criminal enterprise called the 13 Colonies and the United Snakes of America? They did claim that, eh?
Yes, then they moved it to where they moved it to. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
that's why the Liberty Bell and all those, the Constitution and all that shit is there.
Exactly. But according to them, correct? So my observation is this is another group of foreign alien invaders that's going to come here and tell me whether I have government, because that's what the Constitution is supposed to be based on. Was it you, Chief, didn't you have the Iroquois and the Haudenosaunee, the Longhouse people? I didn't get a chance to check it out. Wasn't that your last build you was just releasing?
That was Lotus. Lotus had. Shout out to Lotus.
So
I can't there, but yeah, Lotus was breaking that down.
Now we're going to be told, and you know how this works with these national campaigns, because they do. You find it interesting. I don't know if you do, but do you find it interesting that there's a mattress sale on Martin Luther King Day? Because you're supposed to keep having a dream, right? And thank you, Chief, for your I Have a Dream 2.0, because I was trying to break that down too, by the way. But now, what's Juneteenth? Nigga Freedom Day? This is supposed to be our version of the 4th of July? You follow me? Jump off some barbecue, red soda, watermelon eating Negro. You get the point that I'm making, brothers. So, but at the end of the day,
don't forget the pig feet.
Pig feet, hog maws, chitterlings. We're supposed to believe that soul food is slave cuisine, right? We're supposed to believe these things. And I'm stressing the word belief, which is the opposite of what you know. What do you know? What is the knowledge that I'm hearing my good young brothers say here? Which is why I try to listen in on this platform, not to listen to fools and trolls. What do y'all call them? Time wasting tethers or whatever else is you young folk call these people. But what do we know indisputably to be a fact? And all these discussions, that's what I was hearing the sister ask earlier, is that all of these other discussions, labels, philosophies, so-called religions, and perspectives are alien to Turtle Island, are alien to our landmass. When are we going to cut this shit off? Now, I need you, Supreme Chief Holiday, whenever you can, maybe through AP, hook me up, because I do have a brother I think you want to discuss this with offline. Has a natural alkaline source of water, and he is right there in the promised land of what we call the Carolinas. Okay? So I'm all on point, 100%, no, 1,000%, 10 times being on 100 for what you are saying today, Chief. What are we building? What do we own and control? And I'm gonna land on this because the white man, the so-called, the Rockefellers, the Rothschild, the Illuminati, money, power. They say own nothing but control everything. You familiar with that phrase?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, where does that place into our perspective going forward? And I yield.
That's a good question.
I mean, I want to say this: the only nigga that I've known, as the only Nietzsche I've known that's done anything for the community but won't give him any fucking credit is fucking Brown Wolf, bro. He came out with the Aboriginal Museum, and no one sponsored that nigga. No one's, even flying out to go, or you make missions to go see the museum, or even gonna kick it with him or anything like that, or get his perspective. Like, come on, man. I mean, as far as, other Aboriginals, on the panel, giving us the information from our past, 1,000-year, what is it, absence.
Well, I do know this. He could have did a lot with $1 million for his museum. Right?
Okay.
See, once again, a lot of the energy is being diverted.
That's
Like, you
true.
understand what I'm saying?
That's
And
true.
you know, shout out to Brown Wolf, man. You know, all contributions are needed, y'all.
Right. Shout to Brown Wolf.
So, you know, yeah, we don't definitely want to shit on nobody's contribution and what they bring into the table. You know what I mean? I just, you know, I just don't focus on the next man. You know what I'm saying? We're here to help. We're here to build, you know what I'm saying? Use us, don't misuse us. And a lot of times that's what a lot of people are trying to do. They're not here to bring nothing to the table. They're not here to build. They're here to take. Shout out to Brown Wolf, man.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
So when we get down there, I'm definitely gonna go through, check out the museum.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man.
Yeah, we hear you, brother. We hear you.
For sure, for sure.
Man. We about to get ready to wrap this thing up. Hey, this was a fire bill, man. Just know I'm coming every day this week with that heat. So make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all tap in. We turning up this week. Shout out to all the American Aborigines in the chat that came out to turn up with us. I know my mic kind of low. Let me see if I can fix this shit.
May I suggest something to drop on this consideration of what we're talking about with mound building, Chief Holiday? I don't know if you know, there used to be Carl Rowan used to do a little segment. I don't know if you listened back in these days. I'm kind of dating myself, where there would be a little 5 to 10 minute vignette of like where the mounds are in the lower 48, if you get what I'm saying, Chief Holiday. And maybe the different types of designs and how were mounds constructed. What is the comparison between a mound and a pyramidal structure? You feel what I'm saying? So that we can maybe start pushing the builder's concept of thinking. If you get where I'm going with this, Chief Holiday?
I do. Yeah, like I said, man, shout out to everybody, man, that's doing some work, man, for the community. I know, just like anything else, you know, if we circulate amongst ourselves, man, I think, you know, we can solve our own problems. I believe that we are the example of that for the greater community of American Aborigines. I believe that the awakening is happening, and once you wake up, it makes you do things. You see what I'm saying? You have that pride in yourself to go build for your community, build for your family, aka your tribe. You're tapping into your ancestral bloodline. You know, you tapping into this land, so it makes you want to build in this land. That's just a fact.
No, that's just a fact, man. And people gotta understand that. That's about using the shit around you, man. We gotta start locking in with our brothers and sisters, man. Like I said, the unity, the camaraderie, cohesiveness, and harmony is what we need to be pushing towards within this community. Like the sister Remy said, shout out to Sister Remy, this is the training ground. If you can't get with cohesiveness here, how can you gonna do it when you got a council in front of the world? You see what I'm saying? So that's some real shit. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We about to get ready to wrap this thing up. Shout out to my brother Big Chief Holiday, man. Call me when you get done, when I get done with this live. Shout out to LV, shout out to Smoke Signal, shout out to Alabama, shout out to Aboriginal, damn, what's the brother name right here? Aboriginal Phoenix. Shout out to you as well. Shout out to Big Dog Philly OG. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We about to get ready to wrap this thing. God, I do want to say peace and blessings to all the American Aborigines. Make sure y'all share the live stream, support the channel. Man, support the channel. Cash App tag sticking at the bottom of the screen. It's very, very important for you guys to hit that like button. And with that being said, man, we about to get ready to try to close this thing out with some fire, man. Shout out to my brothers and the sisters in the chat. Let's get out of here, man. Peace and blessings to everybody.
Whatever it takes. The alleyway.
Coco, this your season right now.
Make sure y'all support the channel too, man.
They won't let me, yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling, deep my stomach, paranoid, yeah. I won't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling, deep my stomach, paranoid, yeah. I can't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah.